Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hustlers, gangsters, pimps, mix, broke niggas, rich niggas, all the strippers, the CNAs, who else got them? The nurses,
workers.
The ones who made it. Got the factory workers, absolutely. Truck drivers,
fast food, mail food, all the homeless people.
The male people, the homeless people too.
Barbers.
We appreciate the homeless people the most. They listening to us.
Yeah, hell yeah. They need that shout out.
Man, that's what's up, man.
Truck drivers.
We said truck drivers.
Okay.
Yeah, you said mail carriers.
Reptiles.
Reptiles,
You
absolutely.
never shout them out when you get an animal's love.
I do get a reptile
Nah,
love.
you don't, man. You'll name a specific reptile, and I'll be like, damn.
But that really means for all him and all the other ones who fuck with him, like if it's an alligator, there's alligators, crocodiles, caimans, like there's all this lizards, like all this shit for real.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
They be knowing,
Because you the reverend, and they know.
They be knowing.
My bad.
I mean, yeah. We in this motherfucker one more time. Number 48, number 49, number 50. Goddamn
51.
This is 51. I was gonna get that sooner or later. I was gonna get that sooner or later. Goddamn.
Nigga, way off.
You started 48 and just keep going till
How
you're right.
you get back there?
I don't know at all. You're
They
right.
threw it all off, huh?
I think the lizards.
Hey, stop putting it on the thing.
They fuck with
So
it.
nigga, no.
You right. Why we ain't done that?
They fuck-
We shouldn't have
episodes.
to. We shouldn't have to.
It's
You
a
right.
good
I
idea
should know.
though.
But it is a good idea.
At least put a sticky note on the TV or
I
something,
don't,
guys.
I don't be knowing. But I know
We
that.
here.
Number 51.
51.
51 times in a row, goddamn it. Back to 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 back
We
to back to
can't.
back
I
to
can't
back
play
to
back to back right now, but back to back. You know.
I was gonna do it 51 times, but that's a lot of times.
How many times did you just do it?
I don't even know.
So you want to know when you got to 51?
I was, but
then?
I was,
He
I
did it
could have
too
felt
many
it. I was
times.
gonna
You
feel it
was
like nigga, ding, it's 51.
Like you do with the
I
tarot
had a 51 timer. Matter of fact, now that you brought up the
I
tarot
know
readings,
it, man. I shouldn't
Let's
have. It came
goddamn-
and before, while it was
let's do some tarot
being
readings. Reverend Cato.
verbalized, I realized I shouldn't have said
So
shit.
I mean, so you don't want to? Okay then.
Now give Rico a reading. You
I'm
gave
saying-
me
Don't
the
give me no
reading.
reading. You
Did you
gave
see
him
the
a
reading he
reading.
gave
I'm,
me?
I ain't even bring it up. I don't know nothing about no tarot reading.
I'm
Did you see the
certified
one
to
he
get
gave
tarot
me?
readings.
Nah.
Okay.
This is one of the parts.
It's
of being-
it's an
I ain't-
episode
I ain't see it. He can give you another one.
where
See
he
this
did a
one.
reading for me, and it's also a clip with just the reading itself that's on the YouTube Smoke Permitted podcast.
Now, just everybody can't be doing this shit. You got to be certified. You got to have your reverence license or something.
or something.
Or something. You got to be. You got or something. You got to be somebody.
You just gotta-
Yeah. You got to
Drive a forklift,
certify
something.
yourself. If
Just
you're certified at anything, you certified at everything. Shit.
It's not true
But
at
you're
all.
certified though. You can wear the stamp certified.
You can say you certified. You don't have to say what you certified at.
And I feel like
That's not even true because niggas that's not doctors call themselves doctors.
Dr. Drake. That nigga certified doctor.
He's not. And he's not certified at a whole bunch of other shit either.
Is he certified?
No.
At nothing. At least making beats.
I guess you could
At
give
least
him that
so
title.
he's so
Yes,
he
I
can
guess
wear the
so.
title certified.
I was trying.
right?
I was trying to figure out a way to get up out of that
He,
one, but
he
I'm,
can wear the
I'm
title
not there.
certified, right?
Yes. So that's what I say.
Is
you
he
just,
a doctor?
No.
Does he have the title doctor?
He has the name.
That's the title, right? Your name is
Is the
pretty
name
much
a
your
title?
title.
Is that where we're going with this?
Yeah. Because he is a certified doctor. We're gonna make that work. That's all. Dr. Dre is certified
All right, you
doctor.
okay? All right, yeah. Shuffle the cards. We'll leave it be.
Okay, Rico, we gonna get you a reading in this motherfucker. Don't be scared, Rico. It's
Yeah,
all
you
out
seem
of
a little
kindness.
timid about this reading that's about to happen.
I'm
I
a
don't
reverend.
fuck with that shit.
I'm
I
one
don't
with the
know
spirit.
tarot
So
Wait,
everything,
okay. So why not?
everything cool.
Cause I ain't. My people don't do that. My environment don't do none of that shit.
What does your
The
environment
hood,
practice?
you know what we
I'm-
practice?
I'm
we
from
don't
the
practice. We don't
hood.
practice reading. No, know what I'm saying? Whatever
what
that is.
do you practice?
I'm from the
Shit,
hood.
we practice getting some money, staying out the way,
You
and
might
take care of your
just-
family.
it might
Do you
tell
have
to
any
get some
spiritual
money.
practices?
I'm very spiritual.
Okay. And this feels like a bad mojo, a juju type thing with your spirituality.
Why you keep looking at me like this?
Shit. I don't know nothing about no tarot reading shit.
He doesn't eat
What
this.
you
So why is he
mean?
doing it?
What you mean?
It's all wrong
I'm
then.
certified.
I'm not understanding the
I'm
the
certified.
situation.
There go your first card right there.
You ain't know what the fuck it's talking
It's
about.
the two of pentacles. And then
What-
it's
what
black
does-
and
what
white.
does that
Yin
mean?
and yang. That means you balanced on both sides, see.
What's
You
the
got
two
your-
of pentacles?
I'm
Let me see that
explaining it
card.
to you, see? You see how it's
I'll
black
get
and
this
white?
to him too.
How you
see
know
how it's
this?
balanced on each side?
Why I got the
That means your energy balance.
why I
see?
got the stars and the circles? It already ain't working out right.
You don't like the Dragon Balls?
No, he don't, he
That
don't
ain't no
even-
Dragon Ball
That's
circles
what it
right
is. That's
That
what it
ain't-
is.
that
The
ain't no
Dragon
Dragon
Balls
Ball.
is balancing in your favor. Is what they mean right there. That's some good shit, see?
Go ahead, grab the next one.
I'm just trying to tell you.
All right.
You already got 2 on. How many you need? Like 5?
3.
I mean, Dragon Balls.
Oh, Dragon Ball. Oh,
Yeah.
7, right?
7? Well, you starting off good. The Ace of Cups. What you got in your cup?
Not no ace.
What you got in your cup?
Definitely ain't no ace.
It ain't no ace because that shit don't even taste good. But that's the summer. That's Simply Summer though, goddamn it. That Simply Summer tastes good. And the cards already knew. Like that shit, the ace in the cup. Right there. Simply Summer, the ace in the cup. You see the cup right there? You see the pimp cup at
Ace
the top?
of cups, bro.
Yeah, but it's still in the cup.
This nigga said
You
ace
got
in
the
the
ace,
cup.
all the cups, that's the ace right there.
Okay.
That's the shit in there, the Simply Summer. The Ace of Cups,
And this
goddamn.
shit got goats and knives and
Yeah, because the Simply
Stars
Summer, the
and all
GOAT.
types of
The
wild
Wheel of
number three.
Fortune.
Not the game show.
Nigga. Pat Sajak, Vanna White, goddamn it. The Wheel of
Wow.
Fortune, nigga. That means fortunes is coming and you going to
So
get
he
some big
balanced
wheels.
with Dragon Balls and got Fortune
I'm
coming.
telling you.
this nigga said fortune's coming and I'm gonna get some big
You
wheels.
going to get some big wheels because the Wheel of Fortune coming. You going to get some fortune.
Dang.
And you going to get some big wheels. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm certified with this shit now.
Bro,
I'm
it
trying
sounds
to
like
tell
you're
you.
going to have a great life.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And a fancy cup.
Nigga be completely wrong.
And a fancy cup. It ain't wrong. I told you I'm in tune, goddamn, and I'm
A
certified.
motherfucker who know that, like, man, this dude here is just disrespectful. And he's still
Jay.
going.
Oh, you threw something else out?
No, this Jay first
He's
card.
Still, all he doing is
The
told you.
Page of Pentacles. Look at this nigga on this card, Jay.
I told you
This
I was
ain't
good. You
fucking
did.
Jay.
You did my reading
Look at
already.
this card. If this ain't fucking Jay
I have
right
been
here,
wanting to
Rico,
get me a hat with a brim like that for
Look
a
at this
minute. I
fucking
can't
card,
even
Rico.
lie. I need some bucket hats and some
That ain't-
brim hats.
That ain't Jay.
holding that Dragon Ball.
That's Jay, goddamn it.
I'm
And you got
doing
one of the Dragon Balls. Y'all niggas team up. Y'all got 3 bags of Dragon Balls off the rip. And you got a motherfucker.
We could trade them like Monopoly cards.
You could.
I got the balls at the
You got
house.
some green with you. I'm
got them
assuming this
Gallenberg.
weed.
I got
Word.
the bitches.
I'm assuming
Real
this
spill.
weed you got with you. You got some green shit with him.
All right.
I'm telling you, man. I'm certified with this shit.
Oh, who got some weed? You do? I don't
You
got
know,
no
he
weed.
good right there. Jay
In the
car.
car.
He got weed on it right
in his
there.
belt buckle. That nigga got weed there, goddamn well.
That boy
And he
bad.
got a gold belt on.
Yeah, he bad. Mexican.
Shit, that nigga got a
You know
pendant
what? I
on that
have
ain't
been
got no
thinking about
necklace.
gold lately too. I never liked gold really.
This nigga got a pendant on that ain't got no necklace. It's just floating
I'm
right
with
there.
It's probably on
I
some
know
fishing
what
line.
it is. It better, okay.
I'll do that.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'll wear a
Page
pendant
of
on some
Wands.
fishing line just
That's
because
hard.
just to piss people off.
The Page of Wands.
A page of wands.
The Page of Wands. You
Page
got
of
the
Wands,
Page
what
of
that is.
Pentacles.
Let me see this is.
And you got the Page of Wands.
I'm
mix
double
the shit up.
paged
You
up.
double paged up, and this
All
page
right.
got a fucking wand on it, and not no Harry Potter shit. Like real life, like shoot fireballs out that bitch wand. What is
Oh,
what's coming
wand.
out? Wand, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you
I
talking like
W-A-N-D.
wand? Like,
Yeah.
like me and Miko wand?
Yeah, I
thought it was
wasn't sure what you were saying.
I thought it was.
Well,
strip
shit, I
club.
told you that's why we got spell shit right when we type it because
It got fire. It got
Wand.
fire coming out the wand, bro. You got
it's
it.
to light my stick. I'm smoking.
It's for the weed on the page of motherfucking Pentacles.
You got a lot of weed going on right there.
And he got the weed in his mouth. Why he got the blunt? The card came. Why you got the blunt in your mouth? And he got the blunt. All right. Y'all think I just be... Them folks know I know what I'm talking about, Rico.
Shit.
Them folks know I know what I'm talking about. Watch this right here.
I'm watching.
Wow. The king of swords. Nigga, the king of swords. Fuck the one, nigga.
I always got some swords in my shit,
But you the
bruh.
king of them bitches.
This the best. That's the best
You the
sword
king
when I
of...
got.
And you got a... Is that a cat or
Every
a
single
dog?
time, her reading
But
and
you
your
got one
read, I
eye,
had.
though. It's like a fetish.
Where's her at? Let her do it next time, cause
I'm fine with this.
this nigga here, that ain't no what? That ain't no cat.
No, we
That's a dog.
should. She didn't do
Goddamn
Rico.
dog,
This
bruh.
is- They look like
We
one
should
of them
have.
naked cats.
Hey,
That's a dog.
It
we
look
should
like
have
one
her
of them
come back and
naked
do
cats.
Ricos.
I'm
She
good
do
with this
Ricos.
one. This man got one eye.
I fed it walk.
Yeah, you
Say
see, I
what's up,
can't
brother.
see.
He got the
Like
glasses.
my two eyes combined is
big
one
one.
eye.
Shit, all right.
You know?
I'm telling y'all, I be real official, but
your
y'all
thing.
don't want to be listening. I'm
your
fine with
thing,
this shit.
man. Do
And
your
there you
thing.
have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want your tarot card read,
By the Reverend.
fuck with me.
Kato Jackson.
at gmail.com. You can email us.
Smoke some, bitch.
I don't got the phone number. We have the phone number for y'all next time.
Yeah, that did change.
And we call the shit. Like, at least I am. And then the cards told you they is too. So we all called in the motherfucker.
All right.
Put the cards up. Put the cards up.
Put the cards
I
up.
don't even want to tell no more. We're going to
Yeah.
fuck around and have a great life out this bitch.
All right.
Shit.
You want to,
I feel like I didn't even had to ask y'all how y'all week went for real.
I was going to say, you want to start the show now?
Because I
or
feel
no?
like
You wanna,
the cards just told us at least how next week going to go. At least, goddamn.
that was next week's
Yeah,
reading?
I mean, I'm just, no. It's
So
from
you
here
really
on
pushing
that.
it, bro. Like, you
From here on that, it's going to be
You
great.
keep walking further and further out on that tree limb,
Oh,
goddamn.
But I'm a reverend. I could be out there. I'm preaching to the masses from the trees. You got to look up if you want to see what's really happening.
See the Reverend fall off the
I'm not
tree
gonna
limb
fall.
that breaks
I'm
because
not
he
gonna
went too
fall.
far out.
I'm good.
All right.
I got horns.
Believe you could fly ass.
Let me hit that though. God damn, y'all.
Right, I was about to say, how I get this already?
I don't know, man.
I literally, that's why I was looking at you like that. Like,
blunts, bro. This nigga
I don't
done
know,
got
man.
super hit it.
I just
Damn.
I was reading the cards. The spirit came over me, and when the spirit come over you, you can't help this shit. Like I wasn't even hitting the blunt. It was some shit they had transcended into me.
You
was
had
hitting the
to,
blunt.
okay. Right.
And they had just got here.
Keep on playing with them.
I'm
folks.
saying they had just got here, so they was like, "Let me hit the blunt while I'm here." Now they gone. She is
Word.
straight hell.
I mean,
was
it is,
here,
yeah.
Bring her back.
'Cause, yeah.
Whoever she was doing the cards, she sound like
Yeah.
she know what she doing.
Nah, it
I
was
don't
a
sound
very
like I know
interesting
what I'm
reading.
doing.
No,
I
you
can't
don't.
lie.
I sound
But
like I know what
look,
I'm doing.
okay, so
Nah,
okay,
wait a
let me
minute.
be fair. I'm gonna break it down. Hold on,
Alright,
let me speak
okay,
on it.
alright.
Let me be fair. I never had a card reading, right? None of that shit.
Yeah.
When she did the reading, I was skeptical and I was ready to jump on it and joke about this shit, but it was a little more accurate than I was expecting. And then she did his, and I was like, "Nah, Kato, that's you, my nigga." And then he did mine the other day,
And that was you.
It was fair.
So y'all just be popping the cards out doing
Nah,
reading?
he did the way he did. He made it work. Today, not so much.
What you
We're not
mean? This nigga gonna get some big wheels. This nigga gonna have 26s, some
I don't even ride
32s.
rims.
They not
But
as
you
much.
gonna have so much money,
But
you
you
ain't gonna know what
can't
to
you
do but
can't
get some
have a
rims.
shooter's game every game.
But I think I feel like I won.
You can still win without having a shooter's
I feel
game.
like I was the MVP.
No, you can't be the MVP without having a shooter's game. It
I feel
don't
like
matter
I
if you
shot
win
the
or
shit
not.
out
Nah.
of it.
No Draymond.
He gonna get some big
That was a
wheels.
good
Like,
freestyle. That was a good
he gonna get
freestyle.
some big wheels.
Nah, his freestyle when he just did mine the
That was
first one,
hell of
it was better.
32s.
It was better.
Hell nah.
26s.
You trying to go to the
24s.
goddamn car
Come
show
on.
this weekend?
Yeah.
Right.
Next weekend.
That's what you do it for, ain't it?
Lord. What do we
24s.
Yeah. You had an okay week, sir?
Shit, I had a great week, I guess.
That's
I
what's
ain't
up.
had shit happen this week. What happened this week? No, nothing adventurous happened
No.
this week. No,
Slim.
regular
Good
ass
week.
Yeah, good week.
Chill.
It was-
That's
yeah,
what's up.
you made it here. You had a
We
good
here, we
week.
safe.
Same thing with the viewers.
Ain't man. We hope all y'all had a good week too.
I did.
mean, if
I
not,
had
we
that,
can't really do shit
that
about
little
that.
moment with I stepped outside to smoke a cigarette. This how it always started.
No.
I feel like I've said that so many times.
Your block is hot.
Step
bro.
outside to smoke a cigarette. It's this gay old white dude live next to me.
Gay old
The
white
one I
dude.
saw that day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then it's this old black dude and I guess it's homie or something that come cut the grass. And they supposed to do it every 2 weeks, apparently. I found this all out within like 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. Then.
Like, but he, they out there like yelling at each other. I don't know how I ain't hear it before I opened the door. Cause I wouldn't, I would have went out the back.
So
Like,
the two friends, the gay dude and the cut the grass dude.
yeah, it's some dude that come to
You
the
gotta get this
complex.
right.
They argue. It's on him.
and cut the grass, and they be but the gay dude. So it's been a couple times where he done cut the grass himself. I don't know where the fuck he get a lawnmower from. We live in an apartment complex.
Man, still, he wrote that bitch up and left.
No, he got a
Bring it
push
in the house.
lawnmower somewhere.
Hell, he just bring it in the house.
I guess maybe it's been a couple times I show up, get the house, be like, okay, the grass cutting in. Jay, I
Oh,
cut
he
the
cut
grass.
everybody grass.
Not just, it's not a ton of grass over
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I've
But
been
yeah,
over
he
there.
cut that whole little
He cut the-
courtyard right
yeah,
there.
okay.
Yeah, he'll cut that whole little courtyard. Yeah, your kids can't be running around in those side. They should have been cut. Like, that's what's up. I wouldn't have been out here, but that's what's up. Like,
thank you.
I be telling her that, like, bro, what you,
Appreciate
it's
it.
hot out
Fuck
here,
it,
my nigga.
man.
Like, what is you
It
doing?
was.
But
It should have been hot
all
as
right,
hell.
you know what I'm saying? Like, and then as soon as I say it, I'll be like, maybe that wasn't whatever. I wouldn't have been out here, nigga.
Yeah,
Like, what
would.
is you? But yeah, so I step outside and he yelling at the black dude. The black dude's on the phone with my landlord on speakerphone.
no.
And he like, such and such. This dude, he yelling at me, and the dude trying to yell from a distance so the landlord could hear him on the speakerphone
But he don't
from
wanna
the
get
other guy
close.
that's holding it. Yeah, but he ain't close.
Man, okay.
He ain't trying to
I
walk
don't
up
get
on you,
close
though.
enough to this nigga for him to do nothing to me. But I'm
He
gonna tell him
yelling
how
at
I
him about-
feel.
He said, all I did was ask you how often you're supposed to cut the grass. And he said, nah, you ain't gonna be talking to me like this. You ain't gonna be talking to me like an old school black dude.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you ain't gonna be
What?
talking to me like this. And I heard the landlord on speakerphone, cause they like right the fuck by my door. Like,
Hell no.
All the action come on by your house. bro.
man, I hear the landlord like, well, just ignore him. It doesn't matter what he said. He's like, yeah, cause I'm a grown ass man.
Man, okay.
Bro, so yeah, that happened. Then at the end, the black dude had hung up with the landlord and was like, "You better be glad I'm changed, faggot."
No,
I was
damn.
like, "No." And then the white dude was like, "You're a faggot."
Man, okay.
He wanted to call him
Then
that
he went
N-word.
inside. Oh no, that's what happened before. Right before that, the white dude was like, "Well, I got a baseball bat with your name on it."
No.
Big threat.
Man, okay. Louisville
That was
slugger
an icy
action.
threat.
Then he
Let
got
that
called
nigga-
the F word, and then he called the black dude the F word. Then the black dude went with his homie by his truck
I
with his
feel like
trailer
it's-
and talked shit for a little while, and then they cut the grass and left.
Is it okay then if he called
I ain't
the
seen
dude,
the white dude since neither.
if he called the dude the F word, is it okay for him to call him a nigga then? Would you have been mad?
Oh, that's a good topic.
Would you have been
That's a good
upset? Like
question.
I'd have
mean,
been
like,
like shit. Like
that's
he had to
fair.
come back with something. Goddamn it!
cause the white dude tried to drag me in as soon as I stepped outside.
No, Julia, hi.
Man, what the hell you
He
talking
said,
about
nah,
outside
he don't
for?
know my name.
I would have been peeking through the blinds, man.
I did. I told you that's why I be like I'd be
Oh,
out
that's
my
right. You
window so much.
smoke a
And this
cigarette.
time I just
Soundproof,
It was
goddamn.
normally around this time it's cool. If I just step outside real quick and smoke a cigarette. Like maybe it's something going on over there, but it usually don't be right by my
here.
door. Like and
No,
I
see,
just
Bob,
happened to
how
step
high is the grass?
outside.
It's always high
right
as
when
hell.
niggas started cutting the grass and an argument started. Ain't that right, Jay?
Man, stop
Don't that?
recording this shit.
It be
said
high
some
as
shit.
hell.
I just
dog.
I was like,
okay. We finna get you a body cam. Goddamn it.
Right. Get you a GoPro.
You gotta wear that bitch when you leave the house.
yeah, that shit.
It's lit on the south side.
Oh, I see the
Okay.
old big booty girl. Remember the big booty girl? I was like, no, don't. You know somebody who was standing outside that day? And I was talking about, the mom that asked me to heat up the food. I was like, that's her. I think that's her daughter. Either
Maybe.
way,
I don't
I seen her get dropped off. I seen her get dropped off this morning. I was like, oh,
No.
mission. That truck don't belong around here.
No.
No, what you was doing, baby girl. You know?
No.
$40 flip.
I hope she got a microwave.
The $40 flip.
No, it was the
Okay.
daughter. It wasn't the mom.
They live together.
Around
I'm
the world.
assuming.
There got to be a microwave in there now.
Yeah.
goddamn.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just
yeah,
saying.
Yeah.
Better be a microwave in that motherfucker by now. Oh, man.
All right. Yeah.
Interesting.
Regular week. That was just one quick day.
Interesting.
That's a regular
moment.
week.
I had a regular week that was like
Man,
long enough for me to smoke. I smoked a cigarette, went back inside.
I couldn't imagine going outside right now. My neighbors out here, y'all hollering at each other.
Man, you
I
need to
couldn't
start a YouTube,
imagine.
bro. I'm
Man,
telling
okay.
you. I'll watch the fuck out
I'm
that
finna
shit.
get you some. We finna get you some closed circuit
I don't never
cameras.
be ready to catch those
It's
shit
just-
on.
we
Like
finna-
it'd be the time, and it'd be the times I walk outside without my, because I really was like, I'm just gonna smoke the cigarette real quick, go right back inside, do what I was
We
doing.
finna put
I
cameras
was on my
all around
phone
your
there.
house.
Man,
Every angle.
yeah.
The ones you can hear on, goddamn. We
Shit gonna be lit.
Man, what? We finna record everything out there, goddamn it.
That should be wild over there. But
Wait for this
I'd
shit coming soon.
have had to ask police to get out my parking spot. and
No,
everything.
like, bitch, you
Police.
can't park right here. Like, what? I can't
nah,
park nowhere else.
But shit be popping off across the street over there, and a whole bunch of them pull up. They be pulling up on, they don't want to be right in the mix, so they pull up somewhere else and walk over there. And I pulled up one day and I see the dude. I'm like, hey,
You can't park right there.
this is my
officer.
spot. I need you.
What? You gotta move.
I need you to.
Wait, what?
I'll be damn.
Landlord ain't gonna be talking
This
shit
my
to
spot.
me out
He
here.
moved out that motherfucker?
Yeah, he gonna move out there.
I mean, he didn't do it like as soon as I said it, but he did it like a couple minutes. He
Did
said,
he give you
"Yeah,
that?
I'm about to go."
He
Yeah,
gave you that one?
he gave me one.
This is a dickhead.
But nah, cause I backed in another spot. I was finna get out. We was gonna have a conversation. And he was
Man,
gonna be acting
okay.
like
Hey,
that.
listen, I should work around
Nah,
here.
I'm legal all the way
on
around.
this side,
Yeah.
you gotta park
Everything
right
legal
here.
all the way around, right? Come on,
Man,
we
what?
can have this conversation.
Motherfucker get a
You
sign.
in my spot? I'll take a picture of your license plate and the number right here on the ground at the same time. nigga.
Shit.
What's your badge
What's
number?
up? What's up? I can't wait to spaz on the police.
was ready.
I'm a
Oh.
Karen a policeman one day.
Man,
Ready for the bullshit.
I be watching them YouTube videos and I be wanting to so bad. Like,
Hey, man, it's a dream of mine. I'm lying. I'm
What you
not gonna
pulling
do
up?
none of
What-
that shit.
What you
Hell
pulling on
no.
your
I'm
phone?
lying. I'm not gonna do none of that shit. I'm
I
lying.
don't answer questions.
Hey, don't steal
Ain't it
these
right?
folks wrong. How these folks out here doing this?
Yeah, I'm lying.
No,
You
you're
don't
right.
need to see my ID.
No, you're right. No, I hadn't broken any laws. Am I being detained?
Am
Why
I being
Why am I
detained?
being detained?
You in my parking spot.
You have to tell me
a
why
minute.
I've committed a crime.
My
Why am I
bad.
being detained?
I forgot you was at work. You can get it for a minute.
Man.
I have not committed a crime.
Yeah, now they be serious about the spots over there. At least around the time when that happened, it wasn't.
What the hell was going on?
It was this crazy old woman that lived over there, and she didn't have a car, but she would be so mad if someone parked in her space, bro.
No.
And she like go knock on doors, call the police, everything,
Fuck out my
bro.
spot.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm
Ain't
telling
nobody
you,
else
bro.
here.
Like, so it was like for a little while, shit was a little weird with the parking spots over there because she used to be friends with the dude that was yelling at the cut the grass dude.
I know how this
Anyway,
shit work.
none
My-
of this shit
That's a
bad.
lot
man.
going
Let's
on,
get
man.
going,
My old
y'all.
lady
a
got
lot
the
going on.
My old lady got to fighting over parking spot. I know how this in the
I
apartment
realized
complex.
how
That shit's
upset
serious.
my grandparents used to set me. My grandmother from Denver. We used to go places when all the family, we like go visit them and they come visit us. We go to Atlanta, everybody meet up or some shit. We go somewhere and they would tell us as kids to get out the car and stand in the parking
And
spot.
hold
Oh
spot.
man, on that one.
I didn't
was
realize
always-
the
Y'all
danger
wild.
they were putting
Human
me
Y'all
in.
wild.
That I didn't realize what we was really doing. Like,
Y'all
You a
wild.
human traffic cone.
man,
Y'all
what?
wild.
Man, what?
Yeah.
And I know they would have spazzed out if somebody tried to fuss at us about
Man,
standing
okay.
in the fucking parking
Folks were
space.
saying they just weren't
Oh,
saying it
yeah.
to you. They was in the car talking big
Look
shit.
at these little niggas.
The fuck they
Bro,
doing?
like that's
Who
some
the fuck
wild
they think they
shit. You ain't
Man,
supposed to.
what?
You ain't
Nah,
supposed
bro,
to do
you're
that.
not supposed
Whoever
You're
get
not
here
supposed to
first
do that, man.
in the car is who get this parking spot.
You're not supposed to do
I'm
that.
talking about multiple spaces,
no.
bro.
No.
You got 7
Like you get
kids
dropped
out
with
off
here.
three or
over
four
here,
little niggas
you
out
get
there?
dropped off over there, 2
Motherfuckers out
spaces
here
down on
holding
the other
hands
side.
and shit, goddamn.
Man, I'm telling, bro.
Now this whole section right here, we got this section right here.
Man, they had y'all out there
we
bad.
talked to
Boy.
my sisters and we tell you some of those stories.
Get
my family
y'all
would,
ass the
be
fuck
like,
out
what
the way
fuck?
so I can go into Walmart.
Man.
No, these for my uncle. That's for my cousin. You gotta no.
My uncle parked in the handicap space and limped into one.
No, I've done that a couple
Sometimes
times.
you gotta play the role,
Talking about
man.
he did it all out though.
But I ain't
For real.
the whole time in the store. Just goddamn knee,
kept it
goddamn it. Goddamn knee.
You gotta follow through with it.
You gotta
man.
keep it up though, huh? I guess.
That was some wild shit. You shouldn't do that to no kid. Don't use your kid as a cone.
Please don't. It's gotta be illegal.
Please.
Like it's gotta be for a kid to just be standing in the parking lot of Walmart like this. It's gotta be against the fucking law.
We
for
didn't
real.
even do it. We didn't really know. They was just like
stand right there.
stay here and hold the parking space for us. And we was just like,
What would you
Okay.
have done if somebody would have pulled
I
up
don't
like,
know.
"Hey, nigga, move"?
Thank God it never
Man,
happened.
what?
Because this was not just one time.
Y'all was
It
kids,
wasn't
man.
like-
Ain't nobody gonna be on no kid like that. They talking shit. They
you
talking
finna
shit.
move, goddamn.
But they ain't gonna be on no
Let
kids.
it be a
That's why they
crowd
sent
of
y'all
them.
out.
holding spaces at graduations, like a whole 2 row of seats.
Shit, alright.
Oh,
Like,
hold on, bro.
I'm talking
Shit,
about
alright.
like shit.
So
that
y'all
they-
holding
my-
seats and y'all holding
Everything.
parking spots.
I'm
Everything.
telling you, my
The
family.
kids out here.
When I think back
Shit.
now that my kids
Movies.
are starting to get older,
Man, what?
I be like,
shit. I'm
Yo,
pulling
my
a
family
little
was
bit in this
wildin',
parking space,
bruh.
blowing the horn.
Hey, was
Hey,
doing
little nigga,
some
move,
wild
goddamn it! You got to get the fuck out the way, goddamn it!
Man, they put y'all life in danger
They
several
did,
times.
for
Like for
real.
real, like the fuck, man. They
For
doing some
real.
wild shit, bruh.
They
We
might
wasn't
not have
supposed to be
cared
doing
about
that,
y'all
man.
like that.
Cause I'd have been out there cussing y'all out, goddamn it. I don't know what the fuck y'all mama told y'all, but y'all finna move, goddamn.
I might have bagged in, act like I ain't see
Man,
you.
what?
Damn.
Then I think about it, like I had a girlfriend in preschool. I tried to drive the car at like 4 or 5 years old.
Okay, then.
So it was like
I mean,
maybe
you
it
might
just
as
didn't
well.
think of nothing like dangerous to be out of the way.
If
It was
you
just
hold
like
parking
it said
spots, you
stand
might
here,
well
we'll stand
drive
here till
this
they get
bitch.
back.
You been
They'll be
pulling
back.
stunts.
Man, okay.
Been pulling
Nigga just
stunt.
in the parking lot on phone. No, you can't park here.
But like tiny though.
Man, what?
That's the crazy part, because I really would have bagged up over you.
What?
'Cause I would have been in some fast shit, like, fuck, I got it.
Like I don't even know if motherfuckers seen us.
Man, what?
That what?
Motherfucker
Y'all
not
just
even
got
there.
lucky.
I ain't it. Didn't nobody water park right there for
thank
real.
God, man.
Man, okay.
God is good, man.
Motherfucker ran up right
He
there.
didn't even know if they.
That's wild,
Damn,
bro.
I'm
I don't even
thinking
know
that-
why that memory popped in my head, but
They
that
pull
show
up to the
happened.
spot.
That's
There's
some
a
wild
cut
shit.
this right there. Goddamn.
Yeah,
Like,
so
where the
the
fuck
children
is
just
Jay?
Glad when nobody on 24s and
Man,
26s
what?
and shit back then, because
Where
y'all
the
ass
fuck is
would
my
have been
kid at?
trash.
God damn it.
Under the car.
This muffler hot as fuck. God damn.
Y'all would have been fucked up.
This muffler warm. God damn it. Get the fuck out of here.
No kizzy.
Out there looking like Two-Face.
Man, wait.
Man,
I did
that's
something
fucked up.
similar to that when I was in fucking Pensacola
Oh my God.
at the hotel. The parking lot filled up, but it was fucking some orange cones on the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna run up here and come back. I'm coming right back. So I took the orange cones,
Put it
put
on
the
the car.
bitches on the parking lot. Goddamn it! Came back and the motherfucker was still there. Goddamn it! Shit,
bet they
I
was.
did.
Yeah, that shit always worked.
That's my spot now. I thought about buying some orange cones. That I got just put the bitches where I need them. Goddamn it!
Man.
I didn't know
Hey,
how we got there.
I got an
Them
orange
orange
vest.
cones are motherfucker. Orange cones in the vest, they
Hey, I
get you
got
some
a
money.
vest. You
They get you
right.
some money doing that
You
shit.
just pull up anywhere. You pull up in the parking lot.
My
goddamn.
cousin put me up on that, man.
Man,
She was
what?
like, hey, let's hop out and get some money.
Parking right here, $5.
Man, charging about $5,
What's the
$10
parking for?
when it's
I don't
popping.
know.
Man, what? Bitch, do you want to park here or not? No, goddamn.
Did y'all pay for parking? Nope.
Man, what?
We did. And that's how it goes.
out here,
sometimes.
man, what?
On to the next event.
Motherfucker, gone like a motherfucker. Everybody shit told. Bitch, you can't park here.
What are you guys
niggas
doing?
with the vests on.
Gone.
Man.
Gone with a pocket full of money.
Okay. So many fires.
Gone. And we took the cones. What are you guys doing here?
Okay.
What are you guys even parking over here? How'd you get here?
How the fuck did you get here?
Out of here, buddy.
Them two little niggas with the cones, goddamn it.
Somebody
Cones in the
blasting
vest.
that song while your car getting towed away.
Man.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
We in the club. We done made club fair. You
Man,
know?
what?
We good. We drinking
Motherfucker
good.
here throwing fires, goddamn.
Man,
I
showing
got the
out.
little parking nigga, goddamn it.
Time to go.
Bitch, you better go get your car.
Man.
Hell no.
Everybody shit getting told.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
fucked
God.
up. Hey, we might need to do this, smoking permitted parking.
So he done told on the nuns over here.
They ain't gonna know.
Just edit that one out. You know?
Man, okay.
That was quite a beginning, fellas. We didn't even start the show.
You
You want to?
That
I
was on
think
you, bro.
before we start the show,
That was on you.
we should put the kids to bed. Just in case there's any kids watching.
Okay, yeah.
And I feel like ain't no other way to put the kids to bed than with a bedtime story.
Need a bedtime story for
A
bed.
bedtime story is always good for bedtime. Cause
You sure you don't want to read this story? Read this book, man.
Go ahead and read them motherfucker. Rico's gonna read
You the
y'all
one that,
a bedtime story.
I'm gonna read this book, man. I was told to read These Big Nuts,
These big nuts.
written by Mark Thunder.
Mark Thunder. That's not his real
I didn't
name.
know.
These Big Nuts, written by Mark Thunder.
That's not his real name.
And it's not his real name,
can't
they say.
be.
Book came out in
Sound like a
2015, but we're gonna see what's
It do
going
sound
on.
like a wrestler. And his partner named Lightning.
D was a squirrel
This was
who had big nuts.
okay.
Like Tony Montana.
His nutsack
Oh.
was so big,
Oh,
Oh
no.
yeah, the second one.
it would drag on the ground everywhere he went. Some big
Got
nuts.
them nuts.
D had a friend named Sarah who
Sarah?
loved nuts.
See what happened to fucking with D.
So they had something in common.
Sarah would go
okay.
around town trying to put everyone nuts in her mouth.
All the nuts. Greedy bitch.
I mean, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 guys in this picture.
There is a lot of songs about Sarah.
4 squirrels.
Sarah she need to fuck it though. This is what you like.
You need a Sarah in the world.
Sarah
put some nuts
loved
in your mouth,
how
Sarah.
big D's nuts were. His nuts were her favorite.
They the biggest.
Oh.
They the biggest.
D got D.
They were the
nuts.
biggest nuts that she's ever seen.
I knew it. I knew it. I already knew. That's why she like them so much. Sarah on that bullshit.
She would play with his nuts all day and sometimes even at night.
Oh, okay, then, Sarah. She ain't got no job or nothing.
Sometimes her mom would join in.
Whoa.
And they would take turns
Whoa, Sarah.
holding these nuts at night.
Okay, then.
Oh.
I feel like Sarah might be a junior. What's a junior or a second?
Hold on.
Okay, then.
Sometimes Sarah would even try to put both of these nuts in her mouth
No,
at the
damn.
same
That
time.
wouldn't even fit. Damn.
She would giggle.
I bet.
Her face would turn red,
That makes sense.
and then his nuts would come flying out.
No, okay.
Damn.
Sarah, all right.
One day, someone ran up to his nuts
No.
and started poking them.
No. That's still
He
bullshit.
got molested.
Hey.
That's still bullshit right there.
He said, "Hey,
I hate it.
jerk off my nuts."
Man, jack off my nuts.
He said, "Jerk off my nuts."
Jerk off my nuts.
He said, "Hey,
Hey, jerk off my nuts.
jerk off my nuts." But hey,
Damn.
jerk off my nuts. Whatever you want to do.
Damn, dude.
Although Sarah loved these nuts, she would sometimes kick them.
That's fucked up. That's fucked. Sarah on the real shit, man.
Man.
Yeah.
She sound like Sukiana.
So a nigga done poked him in the nuts and Sarah done kicked.
Man, one
He
time
ain't
she
say
kicked
it
him
was-
so
Was
hard.
it a dude that poked him?
One time she kicked him so hard, she busted a nut.
Damn.
Man.
I gotta take a sip of this simple something out there.
D was very sad
I bet.
that Sarah busted his nut.
Well,
Yeah, I was gonna say why.
He just wanted Sarah to play nice
she ain't,
with his nuts.
she ain't playing nice.
Yeah.
One day when his nuts were feeling better, she took him to lunch
This what's up?
where they got peanut butter all over them.
Oh.
His nuts were so sticky.
Oh. She took the nuts to lunch?
Took him to lunch
And
and the nuts.
Okay. I thought maybe they had something going on without the in the picture.
All that day she knew she would need to play nice.
Yeah, cause you gonna
Because
put-
all good squirrels know how to play nice with big nuts.
I guess.
Damn.
The end.
They in.
This was the wackest book ever.
No.
The end.
I think you hating on these big
Man,
nuts.
sit back and enjoy this child's book parody about squirrels named D and his friend that loved the big nuts.
Tara like big nuts.
Sarah, not Tara.
Sarah, yeah, that's what's
Okay, I
up.
thought you said Terry. Think about them cars. All right, this is D's Big Nuts, everybody.
The kids should be asleep now. Good night.
Good night,
What they be giving? Melatonin?
kids. Tuck your
Yeah.
kids
Give 'em
in.
some
do be
drugs
on
and
that
put 'em to
melatonin.
sleep.
Give them some melatonin gummy bears,
They go night night.
and it'll be good
Is
night for
that
them.
how y'all feel about that? You think the
I-
melatonin is
It's
a?
fucked up.
I feel like you drinking your kids for real.
What if it's the dosage it says on the bottle?
Yeah,
Because
but
I know that people don't be doing the dosage.
People, I think people do this shit like every night for like even if it's the dosage on the bottle. No. This shit's not made like. I guess it's maybe if they, just because they made it for that don't mean that's what you should be doing. Goddamn it.
Why?
Because now your kids their body fucked up already. You done grew up on sleeping pills. Goddamn it. No, they make
It's not a
kids
sleeping pill.
Them kids sleeping pills. Goddamn it.
It helps
Melatonin
you, it helps
gummy
you
bears
sleep,
is
calm
kidding-
down.
is
They
kidding
give
sleeping
it to them
pills.
so them kids will go to sleep.
Yeah. They kids
Do you
sleeping
give your
pills.
kids
It's a
melatonin?
sleeping aid,
You
right?
right. That's
Do
what a
you
sleeping
give
pill
your
is.
kids melatonin?
So if it's a sleeping aid,
He hasn't answered the question.
if it's a sleeping aid and you're using it to help your kids get a full night rest, are you doing something messed up?
Yeah,
I
you
wouldn't
are.
do it. I wouldn't do it.
Or what if they're not getting a full night rest prior to you even ever using this?
Well, I feel like maybe then, like maybe once to get the schedule right, once or twice to get the schedule right, maybe. But I wouldn't be doing this shit every night.
You got
Then
melatonin
anything
gummy
you do
bears in
every
your-
day,
What do you
in your
mean by
cabinet,
what do you
for
mean
sure.
by get the schedule right?
like if you go to sleep at this certain time and wake up at this certain time 2 or 3 nights in a row, you should do this shit from now on. I don't know, but yeah, that's how it works for me. No.
You know how it works for kids?
I mean, when my kid, it worked like that. Hell. I mean, except for when she was a baby.
I don't think that's how it works for most kids.
At least she was a baby. Like, when she was a baby, yeah.
No, I think...
But I ain't
I
really
don't think
never
it
had
works like that for most kids. What do you think? You think most kids sleep in a regular pattern?
Shit, I think it's how the parents raise them. That's it.
What's that have to do with how long they sleep?
How long they sleep?
Yeah, if that's part of the pattern. That's the
I didn't
main
know
part
what
of,
pattern you was talking about.
To
of
wake
what
up
matters.
too early.
Is if your kid go to bed at whether it's 7:30, 8:30, 10 o'clock, whatever time they sleep from this time to that time. Is that a regular pattern for most kids? Do you think? Whatever time frame that they're actually sleep.
I couldn't tell you shit. I mean, like, speaking personally, I ain't had that problem. So I told my kids to go sleep at the time. They got on the pattern. Consistency is the key. They consistently did it. And then they ended up going to sleep without me having to tell them. That's how I felt out. At the time, I ain't know nothing about gummies or none of that.
So you feel like using melatonin for a child that's not going to sleep isn't the best route for someone to go per se?
I mean, a child that doesn't go to sleep, I think people know it's ways that you can tire your kid out. You know what I'm saying? Shit, whatever. A child doesn't go to sleep need to go to the doctor if it's that serious.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If it's that serious.
Your ass sick.
If you're just not going to sleep, then you know what I'm saying, you need to go to the doctor. If you need to sleep in aid, like he said, that's going
Yeah, I was about to say, what you think the doctor gonna tell him?
I just feel
shit,
like,
they gon' you know what I'm saying?
They gonna give
get
us
him
some
right.
kind of sleeping aid.
I feel
ain't
like
it?
if you do the shit
Might not
regularly,
be pills
though,
or nothing like that.
you come, like anything you do regularly, you gonna become somewhat dependent on this shit for real.
You gotta sleep, or you don't sleep,
And
you're gonna die.
When it's time to go to sleep and without the pill or the gummy bear, it's gonna be hard to do that because your body used to this
aid
shit
to
being here to go to sleep for real. So now you pretty much dependent on this shit to go to sleep for real.
But you're still not addressing if you're not getting the sleep, if the child isn't getting the sleep before you introduce this or take them to the doctor.
That's
the
what I'm
doctor
saying. Maybe
introduces
then, like, it could aid in it, but I wouldn't be doing the shit every night for real.
even if that's what the doctor says.
I probably not. I don't like doctors, so I don't be listening.
I feel you on
I
this.
don't be listening. Nigga, you don't know.
It's
Fuck
interesting.
how many years you went to school for.
No, I don't. I've never bought melatonin. I've heard a lot about it though. I see people talk about it a lot, but no. But I
wouldn't do
know my son sometimes he wakes up in the middle of the night, and that could happen 2 or 3 times a night.
Yeah.
And he's been on a very consistent schedule for when they go to sleep.
But shit, what happens when you wake up? Shit, you lay your ass down and go back to sleep.
Does he grind his teeth at night?
Shit. I did for a while, but I haven't heard or seen him do it because I check on him like throughout the night and shit. So I haven't heard or seen that, but I was just wondering because that's an interesting thought. And even with that just now I'm just thinking like even with that all this time I never even thought about getting no melatonin. Even though I know about it, this shit like I never even thought about getting none to see that would help him.
Cheat code, man.
But
I mean, for each his own. But like you said, I didn't really look at it like that. People just be using that shit to put their kids to sleep.
yeah, nah, definitely.
Man,
People
what?
definitely just be using. They'll
You know what
get
I'm
it
saying?
way more. than
These
they
little bad
supposed to.
motherfuckers
It's
finna go
time
to sleep
I
now.
want them sleep at a certain time period. So
Man,
we just
what?
gonna do this.
Eat 3 of these gummy bears.
Yeah,
Most
definitely.
people
Folks
getting
be
that
doing
These
shit.
good.
17-year-old, shit, 16.
Motherfucker knocked
Old
out.
motherfucker. Everybody in the house got to take the shit.
Man, what?
But it is like sleep shit for adults too, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Xanax bars.
No. No. They got some other shit that's probably not going to make you crazy.
Now they got like Z-Quil and
Yeah, what?
like stuff that's supposed to be not addictive and shit like that. You can go get a Dollar
Them
General or whatever.
motherfuckers is Xanax bars. Yeah, it's going to sleep though,
Yeah,
Better
goddamn
smoke
it.
you some weed.
Hell yeah, the
Dang,
Xanny gonna
smoking
knock
some
you
weed,
out,
goddamn.
boy.
Tell you how you a little shot or something.
Knock you out. Some of the most embarrassing moments in my life ever was in a few months I did some Xanax.
No, they said them boys make you
Xanax
do
the
shit
devil,
you
bro.
wouldn't do for real.
Xanax is a
Man.
fucking devil. Ollie,
I'm telling you.
I
won't
did-
tell it on here, but I'm telling you.
No.
was it 1, 2, 3? It's 4 pieces to the bars. I had put one piece.
Did you have a G or a double G? You know?
I had a double. No, I had a green bar. It wasn't double. Should have had one of them green bars floating. You know what I'm saying? Whoop de whoop. But I had broke a small piece off of it. I had some green lean. I poured it in my 2 liter. I put a small piece of that motherfucker up in there, dissolved it. Man, you could still taste it in every cup, man. I threw that shit the fuck up. I don't fuck with no fucking prescription pills. I took a fucking half of a 0.5 a perk one time. That bitch locked me up like a motherfucker. Had me constipated like a bitch. I don't know how folks
I
do
had
it.
fucked with a couple little footballs a couple times, and they ain't like
They
do
lighted
nothing
it
too
in
serious
there.
to me. So
mean,
I was like,
bars.
oh, okay, well, let me just, if I'm gonna get something, let me like how you rather like get like
Graduated.
you know what I'm saying? How you rather get bulk for the price difference and shit and things. So I was thinking of it like that. Like, let me, whatever's the best for the price I'm getting and shit, let me just do that. You know what I'm saying? So I just had that in the cut. And yeah, nah. I ain't never done it.
Probably
And it
remember.
wasn't nothing that was like, oh, I'll secretly do this shit. I can't. Nah. Stop that shit in a heartbeat. It was like, I said, I did what?
That's that
okay.
weed. Yeah. Oh, you
that's
had
what
one of
they
them type of
say,
motherfucking
yeah.
shit. I told that shit the devil, man. You don't be remember
You
what
don't
you
know what
want
the
and
fuck you
shit.
did.
Man.
I heard too many bad
That's
stories
what
about
they say.
Xanax.
Motherfuckers
Yeah.
do the crazy shit and don't know nothing about it the next day.
Or get some
goddamn.
crazy shit done to you.
Man, okay.
And don't know nothing about it, man. Fuck that.
Right.
Too many cameras and
Fuck
shit.
between all my toes hurt.
Shit.
The fuck went on?
Yeah, it's a couple stories niggas had to tell me what happened that
For
day.
real?
Yeah.
I've never been in that situation where somebody had to tell me what was going on. I
Right. I
stayed
ain't
coherent.
Cause
I ain't never
it's so
understood
weird.
that.
Cause like I'd be straight, and we'd all be doing shit, and the next thing I know, I'm waking up like,
No. Like, bitch, wasn't we playing 2K? And what the fuck?
That's scary as fuck.
This
That shit
scary
happened
as
2
fuck for
times.
real.
Or like how the fuck you get home type shit.
shit happened 2
It's
times.
scary as hell.
After that second time, I was like,
Man, okay.
okay. Cause the first time I was like, okay, maybe you was drinking a whole lot too. You don't be drinking like
That's
you was
what
doing a
people say
lot.
that
and
shit. When
I
you
was-
be drunk as hell, you don't remember. Like,
after that second time, I was
Fuck
like,
that.
no.
Man, okay.
No.
Fuck
Fuck
that.
that shit,
Man,
man.
ain't right.
I'm good on that shit. I want to remember
I was
what
young
happened.
too. I'm glad that went in and through my system, but I ain't
I want to
nothing
know
back from that. I
goddamn.
ain't, yeah.
I heard too many bad stories. I was always
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything that'll take, like, just like hell, it took me a minute for the shrooms. Like, shrooms was like last year
Me
for
too.
me. You know what
Me
I'm saying?
too.
I've been
Because all
looking
the
for some
bad
shrooms.
stories
I've
and
been
shit,
looking
you know
for
what
it
I'm
for a
saying?
minute.
I've been wanting
But I
some
figured it's a
shrooms.
reason I ain't find them until I did.
Because niggas,
I did the research
niggas
on
didn't
them
do
bitches.
them.
You, nigga,
Shit.
I can't even lie.
I've been
I just
researching
now
them
since you
bitches
said
for
that,
years.
I had a dream about. Okay, so you know they cut down that tree over there in the courtyard at my
Yeah.
place, and you was talking about getting. So the gay white dude tried to plant this like banana tree there.
This nigga.
It's
Okay.
for the die. It's not gonna work. I don't know why you put a baby banana tree there now, but
It's
whatever.
fruitful.
But
They're not going to live down here throughout the year, no way.
That whole situation is wrong.
But okay.
The whole situation on that is wrong, my nigga.
The gay white
But go
dude
ahead.
goddamn was out there planting the baby banana tree.
Hey, man, you said it.
But okay.
Go ahead.
but the other one of these mornings this past week, I'm going outside, take my kids to school, and I go outside, smoke a cigarette.
Here we go.
Man, okay.
Like before I'm about to tell them to get ready. All right, put your shoes on. We about to leave. Go outside, smoke my cigarette because I know it's gonna take them that long to get to the door. Goddamn. So I'm out there and I see Ferris. You know what a Ferris circle is?
Yeah.
The
You know what a Ferris?
mushroom.
Yeah. So, well, if anybody doesn't know what a fairy circle is, mushrooms grow in certain patterns depending on the environment they're in, and a lot of times you can find a lot of the same species that ends up growing in what seems to be like a circle shape. It's not like a fully connected circle, but it's kind of like a circle. Goddamn.
It's a circular pattern. Goddamn.
So, I kind of noticed this shit from a distance. Like, it looked like a bunch of motherfucking mushrooms. Like, and it's early. It's a cool morning. It's a lot of dew out this morning. So I'm like, okay, I did it. My daughter wanted to come outside with me that day, so she came outside and seen that shit. Then a couple days later, I had a fucking dream about doing spore prints. Because I was doing all that research on the fucking mushrooms. I was like, I'm not finna, like, I want to know what this shit like, but I'm not finna just take no mushrooms, bro. Like, you're not finna have,
Man,
you're not finna get me, nigga. Like, the stories I be
fucked up out
hearing,
here,
the way
man.
folks talk about it and shit.
Motherfuckers be all wrong, bro.
nuts.
All
Mushrooms
wrong,
the most, is the most fucked up. First of all, it's the most natural shit you could take out of anything. Weed, anything. It's the most natural shit that you could take.
Yeah.
And then second of all, it don't make you see horses and pink elephants and all
Right.
that goofy shit.
You ain't gonna see
None of that. You ain't gonna see none of that. I done took several strands and I ain't seen none of that.
None of that shit.
Shit, that shit just, you know what I'm saying, put you in a good place. To me, if you're happy, you're gonna be extra
You're
happy.
gonna be happy. That's what I
You know what
get.
I'm
I
saying?
get drunk and happy. Goddamn it. I be way too fucking happy for real.
But I'll be like real upfront. Like if a motherfucker ugly, they ugly. I'm gonna tell them. Like I see what's on my mind. Like
way
you know what
too
I'm saying?
honest on
Yeah, you be
myself.
like I be
You ask
real
me
honest on
anything, I'm a
myself.
nigga mama when she barely walk. Goddamn it. Like yeah.
And extra and shit. Mushroom fun, man. I suggest everybody at least one time in their life to try
And
to
then
do
it's
it.
like if you got some mental health problems,
know,
like
it's
the
good
shit
for
is
that.
fucking
Man.
awesome for real.
Yeah, I
It's
won't
good for
dive
that.
way into that, but that is completely true in my
Like,
opinion.
It made me a different person first time I took mushrooms for real.
Yeah, do, bro. I wish I could get on the microdose and take, but I haven't did that yet. That's the
Yeah,
everyday shit.
I won't have a consistent enough amount that I could keep up with to be able to do that
Man,
right now.
would.
Because otherwise, I probably would. No, I would.
Would you?
Nah, ain't no probably about it. I would.
Would you?
Talk about a gram a day.
I think it's like a
0.5
0.5
a
a
day.
day.
I don't know when that is.
So you be
You
listening.
got
too
another
much.
one listening
You
to
be
us,
listening
Kato.
too much.
Who you
God
work for,
damn,
nigga?
man, okay.
Who you work for?
No way.
Okay.
Work for? Got that clock over there. Now you got another clock. Goddamn,
Everything
listening.
listening, goddamn.
Jeez.
Shit. Bitch, we ain't talking about nothing. This shit is for entertainment purposes only, goddamn it.
Everything go here.
Shout out to the shrooms
All
though.
my mushrooms on my salad.
Through the straight.
Tell you somebody who ain't straight. I'm gonna tell you somebody who ain't straight.
The nigga planting that banana tree. Nah, go ahead.
Oh.
My bad. I had to. Man.
You
I
got
had
another
to.
one in.
Okay.
You got another
I
one.
had
Put
to.
him on the
man.
list.
I had
Nope.
to.
Put him on the list.
I had to, man. My bad.
Queen E-Dub.
It's over
Queen E-Dub.
with. Why they just killed that man right there?
She ain't straight.
It killed him.
Man.
She ain't straight.
You gonna say that too? I ain't think that's
I'm
what
just
you was.
saying,
I thought we was gonna
she's-
start at the like.
She ain't
I
straight.
thought we was gonna go in like order. You jump down to the dead
Hell no,
motherfucker.
she
Like
She ain't straight.
She's straight. She's stiff.
yeah,
Out of there.
She's
She
sturdy.
all the way
If
straight.
it's a boy light as a fellow. That's fucked up.
Are we
So
supposed to
yeah,
be
Queen
talking
Elizabeth
about it like
II.
this? Yeah, that's a good way to talk about it,
Forget
bro.
that lady,
That's why I
man.
had said that.
That lady
about
did
it.
some wild shit for real.
Are we gonna get in trouble for this shit?
That lady
So
did. We ain't
what?
over
Fuck
there.
that
We
bitch.
over here. Our country like
Why
left from
does
over
she
there.
matter? That's what I've always had
Because
a
she
hard
was so
time.
fucked up. I think that's the reason
It's
why.
a whole
Because
bunch of
it's more of a
fucked up
celebration, bro.
No, people are like sad.
Some people are
Who?
saying
People like care about that
aside
shit. Care about what happens with the royal family, what happens with the queen, what happens.
Ooh, I just seen memes.
Not a lot of people over here. Not a lot of people over here.
Irish
No, it's a
Twitter
lot of
is having
Americans,
fun
too, that be
today.
doing
Like,
that shit.
But yeah, she did some fucked up shit. And she did it for a while.
I can't talk shit personally. I haven't done my research on the lady. I don't know what.
Yeah,
I
me
know.
either.
I've heard
I
she's
just
fucked
don't.
up.
She about it or now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what she did or didn't do. I just don't get why she fucking matters.
70 years of being the queen, though.
Because over there, like she president for 70 years
It's
over
like
there.
a fake president
Fucked
though.
up. That's fucked up. She woke up in a bad mood. Everybody heads rolling.
Everybody
Is it on
ain't
him?
know.
Is it
I
on you,
don't
brother?
know. Did you get it to me? Me and Rico been passing this bitch back and forth.
Y'all did it a couple times
Man,
already.
okay.
But she like a fake president though. Like,
But
like
the,
she don't
the
really.
president like a fake
she don't
president
really-
for real.
Yeah, but she a faker. That.
Man,
That's what I'm
okay.
saying. Without so
She
I ain't
just-
have to say all the extra words.
She's
That-
just the head of the family. Yeah, she the face.
she don't. Yeah, she
But
don't do shit.
But she can say
She
some
don't
shit.
fucking matter.
She can do. She did some shit in the day. Now she just old as fuck, and she was just there. And now they got a king with fat ass fingers.
How old was she? Like 90 something?
96.
96. I saw in a meme.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true or not.
Betty White made it in 99. and she
See
made it in
ya.
96.
See ya.
Yeah.
She just seen a lot of shit. And
She
think
done
about
did a
this
lot of
though.
shit.
It's so crazy, like the royal family.
I might hit me
Like,
another shot of the goose for that.
Just whoever the
Yeah.
fuck you born
Well,
in this
wasn't that
family,
for old
like you the
school?
leader of this fucking country now. Like her son, the fucking king now.
Which one?
I don't know which one he
It's
is.
not Harry, right?
Sir
It ain't-
Fred?
He
no,
denounced
Harry
the
out of
throne
there.
and shit,
Yeah,
right?
It's that
Harry
man.
out of
It's
there.
Fred.
Harry got this him a black
What was
woman
that,
got the
Coming
fuck
to
up out of
America? You want me to denounce my...
there. Man, okay.
I'll be more
Harry
sad
pulled
that
out
King
King.
Zumenda died.
That's
nigga.
one of the things right there. Like her son got a goddamn black wife. Like, nah, bitch, you up out of here.
Yeah, nah, we don't want no nigga babies.
What? You
No
up out of
nigga
here.
babies.
Do you think they was happy?
Do
Do you think he was happy his mom died, bro?
I don't know if he
That's
would
still
be,
his
I don't
mom
know.
Dukes, though.
Yeah, that's still his mama. I don't think he would be happy his mama died.
I don't know, nigga might be
I'll pass. Okay.
Not. I don't think Harry would. If they had a loving relationship before that, I don't think he would be happy. He might not be as sad
Do you think
as
there's
the other
anybody that
sons.
could be happy that their mother dies?
The fucking king now.
Hey,
I'd
man.
imagine that Prince is very happy for real.
You said, do you think anybody could be happy?
When
Yeah.
their mother dies?
Shoot, I know about
yeah,
look,
it's some fucked up parents out here too.
little dude in Chicago got his mom killed. I don't know if you
The
guys
little
heard about
rapper
that
dude
story.
Right.
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
ransom, yeah.
Yep, he got his mom killed.
But I mean,
bro.
it's some fucked up mamas out here. Hell,
I mean, but damn,
So
bro,
why
it don't
would
matter.
he-
It ain't that deep, brother.
I mean, but sometimes it might be like,
Oh,
if you
hell
a
yeah,
girl
that's what Mom do.
and your mama out here selling you for your little poo poo for crack, you're not gonna be upset that she dead.
This nigga done went to a whole
I'm just saying, it's some situations.
Tubi story.
Thank you.
Saying.
Don't ever say poo poo for crack. What the fuck?
When we was talking about little girls, I ain't want to say
This
pussy.
nigga was
Don't
so
say
much
none of it.
other
Just, we
shit, bro.
done. We
There was
done.
so
I'm
much
just
other
saying,
shit
Don't
you could
ever,
have
if
said.
you do have to talk about it
Don't
again,
say that right.
don't say that.
Don't say poo poo for crack.
Don't say that.
That's my new catchphrase.
This
Poo
nigga,
poo for crack.
this nigga went awful.
Poo poo for crack.
Come on, man.
Like this shit have dropped. Goddamn, we're gonna put that on what the button.
Put that shit on the shirt. Another shirt
On
came
the
up
shirt,
gonna
poo
have
poo for crack.
poo poo for crack. That shit's offensive as fuck. But it's enjoyable.
Man, okay. What I'm gonna do when a nigga offer me some crack? Goddamn.
Give us a
Man.
poo
I
poo.
ain't got no poo poo.
You ain't got no poo poo, but you know somebody gives a poo poo.
I don't want no crack though. What the fuck am I doing with crack now?
She might want some. That might be how you rolling.
No.
Can we stop talking about this show?
He ain't like the poo poo for crack.
Hey, y'all check
Let's
this
get
fucking
up outta here.
merchandise coming soon.
This episode
Poo-poo
is
for
gonna be
crack.
banned. We do already.
Fuck
we
the
did
queen,
too
and
much.
we
We
selling
done said
poo-poo
the
for
F
crack.
word, fuck the
We don't
queen,
give a fuck.
and poo poo for crack. Like
Hello.
this episode is over with.
It's real here. I'm just saying, it's real here, goddamn it. It's like the barbershop.
We lit.
It was too late when I said the F word too.
You can say
I forgot
poo-poo
you can't
for
say
You
it.
said that word too.
Yeah,
then.
say it.
Man, damn, I'm
right on
right.
out.
Now,
That's
yeah.
what they said.
No,
though.
you got to do something about
They were
that.
screaming at each other.
You got to do
Dude,
something about
look,
that in the process, the end of this shit. Because they
when
going to kick us all the
when
way
the black
off
dude said
YouTube.
that he was walking off and did one of them, you know, like the old pimp. He had one of them
Oh,
little
that F
shakes
word.
in his show.
Man, okay.
You gonna
It
have to
said
break
your
that
F
out.
Man,
word.
okay.
And the white dude, he was
You
like,
know what to say.
he was like, you were.
You know what to say. Bitch, you want
He
to,
I'm
bitch.
telling you, he wanted to call him that Big N. For real. And that would have got it on popping.
Bruh.
So he called him one back.
Oh my god.
He didn't
we
wanna
did-
say
this
the F
episode
word.
ain't
How about
going
the
nowhere.
censorship fucked up, though?
That's the major F bomb,
We got to
bro.
say the
It
F
is.
word, but we can say nigga all day, goddamn.
Man, for real.
As long as it's not in the first little bit of
Hell,
time in the episode or something.
Man, that's why I just say zesty.
no.
You're zesty.
Man, okay. Like Zach sauce.
Oh yeah, black dude told him he said his mom should have swallowed him and all that.
Oh,
Damn.
stop it, brother.
Yeah, they was mad at each other.
It sound
Overcutting
like,
the grass?
it sound like some shit Charleston White.
He didn't let that zesty nigga get mad like that? That's awful, man.
It sound like
They
some
was-
shit
they was
Charleston
mad at
White
each
might
other.
say.
Let me taste this.
Charleston White do be saying some wild shit,
It
and
sound
he
like
be
some
doing
shit.
some wild
He
shit.
do be doing some wild shit.
And
So,
recently he what he
did-
do? What he
some
done did
wild-
now?
He did
Tell
some
him what he
wild
did.
shit.
'Cause
This is what the nigga
I was,
did.
I was
So the nigga got shit.
Got the nigga
Choked
choked up.
Man, okay. The nigga got into an argument with Yellow Bees on the internet.
Did you see any of the argument?
I ain't see the
Or
argument.
what they say?
I ain't see
Let
the
me see if I can
argument.
pull the tweets up real
Okay,
quick.
then. So
Go ahead, keep talking.
These niggas got into an argument on the internet. Charleston White says, "Okay, then, bitch. I know you got them. What's the nigga that be with Yellow Beezy?
Trap Boy Freddy.
Trap Boy Freddy." He said, "I know you over there selling them fentanyl pills, goddamn.
Man, he
I
talking
know
wild.
they ain't real. They got fentanyl in them, goddamn.
He said,
And
I'm gonna get
Yellow
y'all weed
Beezy got
spots.
all the weed and shit
I'm
over
gonna get
there.
y'all weed trap shut down.
Yeah, so I'm
He
finna
said
call
he
the
got
police on
multiple
y'all.
trap spots.
Yeah, they said they raided 8 spots, including the studio. Goddamn.
Oh, they raided a bunch of. I thought they
Yeah,
just raided a.
simultaneously.
Shit, 8 of them.
Oh,
yeah.
simultaneous.
They on motherfucker Charles. They gonna kill Charles the White.
He said he ain't gonna do it. He said they ain't gonna kill him.
Man,
'Cause
you
ready.
crazy as
I'm
fuck. He
tripping,
ready to
man.
die.
I'm tripping though. How
Nigga.
ain't nobody at least
That nigga ready to
tried
die
shit for real.
man. Cause when they ain't gonna be no trying. They gonna get him.
Man,
Well,
okay.
he hadn't done
Shit.
nothing to nobody like these two individuals yet.
Well, I
Man,
guess you're right.
shit,
He
he
got
might
dead.
He got dude locked up.
he
He
had
got
done
dude from
nothing to
Chicago
no-
locked up.
Who?
He did get the dude
Jay
from
something.
Chicago
I
locked
forgot
up.
his name, but dude just got out of prison.
Dude
got the
called
nigga
him-
locked back up, bro, for years.
Oh
I
yeah,
remember
that
when
dude called
he had to
Charleston
finish
White
his
on the
sentence.
live or
yeah,
some
for the
shit.
gun.
Yeah, because he said dude threatened him or some shit, and he
Yeah.
a felon and shit like some
Yeah.
shit like
Bruh.
that.
Come
Yeah,
on,
you right,
now,
you
man.
right.
You
And
gonna
then he
have
did
to-
the Soldier Boy, and now he right here.
Bruh,
with
he
this.
ain't
Man,
playing.
okay. This shit ridiculous, man.
I feel where he coming from. I see where he coming from. But bro, you using the internet as a you know what I'm saying, platform like it's funny or to entertain motherfuckers with the shit. If you're gonna do it, you should be doing
I
that
don't.
shit to the side.
I don't.
I don't understand it at all.
I don't. What,
I feel
so,
where you coming
okay.
from.
What? How does he know where these spots are, what these people have, and what they got going on?
Oh, he definitely knows. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
he been
I'm
around
not,
these people, and he been acting like
I'm
Like
not
he
saying.
friendly. Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah.
No.
He playing
Hell
both sides
no.
for real.
No.
Yeah.
He ain't playing both sides of shit.
That's what he
He
do.
lets you know he gonna call the police. I ain't with no police shit. I don't feel that part of the situation.
But then off camera, he'll tell the motherfucker like, "No, this
Yeah,
shit just an act for
and
real."
everyone that's
like,
ever
I'm straight,
talked to
I'm
him
cool for real.
that you seen him, that I've seen him do any type of interview or anything with, they'll talk about anyone who's talked about him off camera, talk about how completely different he is.
He'll totally
So,
different.
like, niggas be like, cool with this dude.
Let me explain when I say I feel where he's coming from. I feel where he's coming from as far as how he's going against the. He's trying to show that what they got going on is not the way to go to the new black youth. You know what I'm saying? The way he's doing it, I don't agree with the way he's doing
Yeah,
it.
you could sit
But
down
what
and have
he's
a
doing,
speech.
I understand why he's doing it. What's going to happen to him because he's doing it, that's a whole different story. I feel where he's coming from when he says the gangs ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the culture. I know what's going on with the
you
gangs.
agree with some of the things he says.
I feel
For me,
I agree
when
with
you
his
say
movement.
You feel where he's coming from. For me, that includes his actions.
But I'm telling you it's not though. And I'm the one that's saying I feel where he's coming from. That's what I'm
So
saying.
you talking about what he says and
No.
not his actions.
No, yeah. I don't agree. I don't fuck with Charleston Wright, period. But some of the shit that he says, I do feel where he's coming from because it's pointed towards the black youth, so they're not directed toward. What he basically does is all this rap shit is fake. This shit you see these niggas doing is some bullshit. Don't try to be like these niggas. Don't try to serve crack. Don't try to motherfucker open up a spot. Don't try to join a gang. That's not the way to go. You know what I'm saying? I feel that part because I have a son.
But you could
You know
do
what I'm
this
saying?
shit
But
without
that's-
fucking
I got a son,
being
bro.
on the
Also
internet and
contradicting.
Yeah.
goddamn calling the police
That-
on niggas and shit
That's why I
too.
said I
He
don't
also contradict himself with saying that.
with Charleston White, but I feel where he's coming from because I have a son. You see
But
what
he
I'm
be
saying?
saying we don't need to do this or don't do this. Then he go hang out with the people that do the shit.
Like who?
He hang out with the rappers and shit. Like
Who
he
hang
be
out with?
around all
What
the
rapper's going to
rappers and
hang out with
shit.
Charleston White?
What was
they
he
do.
doing in the same place that Soldier Boy and all them other artists was at?
They
for?
walked up on him.
Why was
in
he
Cali.
there? What was he doing there? He going to the same place as all
That
these
all the
people that's
rappers is
doing
going.
this
But
shit.
y'all just said he hanging with these niggas, bro. He can go to
I'm
any
talking about-
concert
okay,
or whatever.
That's
he
not
wanna
the
go
right
to.
in the same
terminology to
places.
use.
He can go where he
And-
want to go.
and there was
He can
one,
do what he wanna
it
do.
was one
He's
video with a nigga-
antagonized like a motherfucker.
There was one video we was in the fucking living room with some rapper niggas and they got to arguing, goddamn it. So like, yeah, he hanging out with these motherfuckers too.
But if
He
he
wasn't
said,
in the living room. He probably let a podcast.
No, they was in the living room, like sitting around the little fucking island and shit to separate the living room.
That's
from
on
the
that
kitchen.
nigga, man. That's
Drinking
crazy.
and shit.
Who would hang with Charleston White?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
It was one of
That's
them
why I'm
rapper
like,
niggas.
yeah,
Goddamn.
then he's a goddamn fool. He gonna call the police. The police gonna be at the door while you do it, while you kicking it with the nigga. He don't give a fuck. You know, he tells you. Why would you even fuck with a nigga who say I'm gonna call the police on you, nigga? For sure.
But
Fuck
then he
that.
make videos with big ass guns on the front porch, like, bitch, yeah, I'm with all that bullshit too, goddamn.
And he went to prison
That nigga
for a
ain't gonna
murder.
Play with me.
All
Yeah,
types
when
of
he was
shit.
14 and he told on some niggas to goddamn it. He didn't
But
go
I'm
to
saying,
prison
but-
for this
but-
shit. He went to jail for that shit.
I think it went to prison for what I heard.
Them
For
motherfucker
years.
told on everybody, goddamn.
He still told on Soulja Boy them. Like I said, I don't fuck with Charles the White, but
He been
I
telling
feel
all
where the
his
nigga
goddamn
coming
life.
from.
The
You know what I'm
message
saying?
of trying to make shit better for the youth and
This
the
ain't the
next
way to do
generations.
And
is-
hell no,
is
it's not the way to do it.
definitely
I
a good
definitely
idea.
agree that. I definitely agree that's not the way to do
It's
it.
not the way to do it at all.
It's like I said, it's a different way he could be doing this shit.
but
You know what I'm
he
saying?
chasing clout and fame and shit doing
Exactly.
this shit for real.
The way he doing it, he gonna get his peanut pop
he
for
trying
sure.
to be seen and famous and rich and shit, goddamn
Exactly.
it.
And he just said that.
I don't know how motherfucker ain't
But
done
that's the
that to
thing,
him
because is in the same sentence that he says this needs to happen for this reason. He said he'll also say, "Yeah, I'm acting like this." What's it say? Yeah. No. Whatever the fuck that nigga be
Yeah,
saying.
all that- it's all the
and,
act.
and
It's a
don't get me
character.
wrong. I don't want to come out the wrong way. That nigga's entertaining as shit to me.
He a
I love
character.
watching
Man,
that
he a
motherfucker. It is
character.
hilarious.
Fuck
It's he a
He
character.
cracks me up because he's so outlandish. Because he will say at the same time he'll say, these niggas need to be locked up because they bad for our community. He'll say, I'll kill a nigga or fuck these niggas. I don't even like black people.
That's what fuck
like,
with me.
He
you
do
can't be,
all
you
the
can't do
shit
both of
together.
these
Like,
motherfuckers
so
for real.
everything
you gonna be on
about
one
him
side.
makes me be like, okay, I can't.
You can't be a square and a gangster at the
He
same
can't
time.
it's like for me, he's kind of in the same category as Trump for me. Trump to me is so entertaining. I love it. The shit this nigga says.
He'll say some wild shit.
He's shocking, bro. It's a shock value
He's
to
shocking
what they
for
got
real.
going
That
on.
motherfucker is like, this bitch said, what?
Exactly. The shit Charles the
guess-
White say, like, the nigga
I
said
guess
fuck
some people
Nipsey.
might be
Who
like
the
that.
fuck is gonna say fuck
He been
Nipsey?
saying all,
He
fuck
said
all
this
the
shit,
dead
but,
rappers.
but I'm saying he said this shit right when he died. Like, who the fuck? That shit is some shocking shit.
He
Who
trying-
the fuck
he getting-
says that?
That's why,
You see what
that's
I'm
why
saying?
we know who the fuck he is,
But-
though.
He shouldn't have said that. But the reason why he was saying that, the broad reason why, I understand.
Yeah,
it's
and you
fucked
could-
up that he said that. He
I mean,
should
yeah,
have never
you
said
know
that.
why he's saying
That's why I
the
said
shit, but it
I
still ain't some
understand
shit
where the
you
nigga coming
supposed to be
from,
saying, goddamn.
but I
That's
don't
why it's
fuck with
funny
the
to
nigga
me
at
because
all.
I guess I don't know. I just feel like I understand that there's some people that's how their brain will work. I guess I want to understand that. That's how some people's brain will work to get across what they want to get across. But to me, it's funny that you feel like you have to do that particular thing when I know what you're really trying to say. It's like how people get mad at Kanye. Like, it's funny to me watching people react to him because I get what this nigga was trying to say. Like, he didn't do it very well at all. He did a horrible job of it. But if you really got what, or like when people would get mad at Dane, somebody who sound more intellectual when they're breaking something down or sound passionate or upset about something, and people be upset about it and disagree with it, and people go on a tangent about it, and someone might read this tangent and get offended. I read that same tangent and it makes me laugh a little bit. Like, okay, well, I see you just don't look at it and say, well, or you don't get to say what I did or whatever it is. But Charleston does that same thing as far as making me laugh at his actions and the shit that he says while he's saying it. Because to talk about all the outreach, you know who he doesn't get compared to? And this is how fucked up we are on the internet and how people are just so ready to jump on some shit just cause. Him and Kevin Samuels did the same exact thing.
With two different categories.
Yes,
yeah.
two different categories, but
And
they did
Kevin,
the same
and
thing.
Kevin Samuels' category was a lot is safer. A lot safer.
Yeah,
Yes,
the women
yes.
wasn't gonna kill
Physically
him,
safer,
goddamn.
yes,
Right.
Yeah.
yes.
But like I was thinking today, at the end of the day, bro, all the internet gives people, it gives the 10-year-old, the 20-year-old, the 50-year-old, whatever, the lame ass motherfucker, the power to get a motherfucker killed. You see what I'm saying? He could put up some shit, just like this shit with Boosie, the shit that happened with my man that got killed that makes a change. I don't know if y'all heard about that. The black dude that,
Yeah, the
the black juror.
Hell.
Jeweler. They're trying to say that
They
since
said
Boosie was
Boosie
with
had
him, right
something
before
to do
that,
with
they
it.
parted ways going to their car. That's when my man got robbed. It took a lame ass nigga to be like, I'm about to start some bullshit. And what I can say can get a motherfucker killed because there's so many other lames out here and so many people that just believe the internet or
Right.
easily influenced by the internet that'll follow through with that shit.
Right.
It broadens the audience of idiots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody
That's-
can
that's
say
all it
anything,
does.
And that's
everybody-
how it can
Anybody.
relate to something like Trump too for me because niggas stormed the Capitol. You know what I'm saying? He had a broad enough audience for that.
Man, what
and
is-
to Charleston White, it strikes me the same way watching him. It doesn't offend me like it offends other people. And every now and then I'll be like, oh my God, that nigga says some wild shit this time, but it still be like I can't
The
like
people
it's
he
like
talking
Trump.
about
Like it made
feel
me
that,
laugh.
bro.
I'll say this though. He exposing a lot of these rappers, goddamn it.
Yeah.
For real. Because these rappers all these songs, goddamn, bitch, I kill the fuck out you, goddamn it. If you look at me wrong, goddamn it. And this nigga out here pulling their
Man, bro,
cars.
shit,
for
shit's
real,
just
for
shit's just
real.
fucked up, bro. It's too
Like,
easy to get exposed.
I ain't
It's
did
too
nothing
easy
to
to
this
lie.
motherfucker.
It's too easy to do anything dealing with the internet. You
Oh,
see what I'm
yeah.
saying? Shit's just, it's gonna be fucked up. It's all fucked up. It's gonna be a conversation people can have for days that goes a million ways. Cause
So-
the internet is so fucking broad, bro. You're gonna hit somebody with something.
I'm not familiar with I'm sorry, who's the other guy with Yellow Beezy?
Trap Boy Freddy.
Trap-
Trap
Boy
Boy
Freddy.
Freddy. I've heard his name for years now. I'm just not familiar with his work really.
Coming
But-
Texas shit.
Apparently trapping has
But-
something to do with it.
I
And
never
it's supposed to have
thought
they
that.
supposed to have something to do with Mo3 death. Everybody know that.
Yeah, I've heard a
Charleston
little bit.
said something about that.
Yes,
I
he
ain't know
did.
that.
But
Yeah, you
I
ain't know
like
that.
Yellow
I don't
Beezy
be
as an
keeping
artist,
up for real.
and I understand they're all from Texas. I didn't know who we'll get to later was also from Texas, but we'll get to that later. But for the two of them being from Texas and him being from Texas, you think that makes him want to be more extra about what he's doing? Is it just because that's where he's from and these are niggas that's there? Did somebody say something to him that pissed him off? Like,
They got in an argument about some shit.
They
That's
been
how it
into
all
it.
was it
started.
from something he said first, or like?
I don't know how this.
Because I like Yellow Beezy music, and I know that he's been through. I don't know about Trap Boy Freddy. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
I don't know about his record, but Yellow Beezy been through some shit recently. Not too long ago, he got shot on the highway,
Yeah.
like Sci did.
Yeah.
Car flipped over, all kind of shit. He done got a couple charges that he done had to deal with, in the last few years here and there. Like shit done happened since his career popped off.
Mm-hmm.
Not counting whatever happened before I ever heard of him, at least. But I like his music, and I know he's dealt with a lot of legal things. And for this to happen now, all of a sudden, is Trap Boy Freddy kind of in the same situation? Does he have?
Yeah, Trap
like,
Boy Freddy has some shit going on.
Okay.
All this shit. But
So
I mean,
it's not like Gunna compared to Young Thug type shit.
no. Both of these niggas in the street for sure, and they known to
Okay.
be in the street. But the thing is, this shit came from 03. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, Charleston White exposed that. You know what I'm saying? He knew that they had something to do with it. Because like us, once again, going back to the internet, a motherfucker gets killed, and then a motherfucker gets killed on the freeway, and then you, shortly after, you go live showing yourself on the freeway in a fucking traffic jam due to the fact that the nigga got killed up the freeway. You see what I'm saying? This shit is ignorant, bruh. This shit is ignorant as fuck. Like, folks don't know, but we in a day and age where if you don't say, hey, I killed that nigga, you can go all the way around that shit and say everything pertaining to that shit. But if you don't say that, then it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And it's entertainment to everybody who clicks on your live. And it's all about, it's not even about money no more. It's nothing about money. Just like
fame.
Just like my man, Scarface said, it's not about talent no more, bruh. In this game, it's about if you got the clout, if you got the followers. My nigga, if you got the followers and shit, you own.
Because I just was, actually, I think that was today. I was in another group chat, and we was arguing about, well, not really arguing. Niggas don't care that much.
Niggas was arguing.
But I guess for the sake of conversation, we were arguing about Turk's interview on Vlad. Did either one of y'all see that?
Yeah,
when
I
he
seen
said
it.
he cheated on his wife while he was locked up.
Wait a minute. What?
Yeah. Turk talk real zesty, bro. He talk real zesty.
Mm-hmm. And I was saying,
He fuck one of the guards.
He like shit don't count whenever you're in jail type shit.
No.
Prison.
They do be
it
kissing
was like
baby
he
in the
fucked a
mouth.
female guard,
But he didn't say some
or
other
he had
nasty
another
shit.
chick to come visit or some shit. But if I say it like this, niggas gonna fuck with it for the clout, for the followers.
For sure.
Niggas is
Yeah.
gonna.
It's clickbait.
My name is gonna. My name gonna be.
Yeah, you right.
And I
That's
know
what
if
it's
I'm
all
on Vlad,
about,
he
bro.
gonna title it just right.
Yeah.
And I just got a book out.
That's
I'm
what it's
getting a
all about.
documentary that's coming out soon. Yeah, I'm not finna tell them everything that I
Niggas
just
don't
spent
give
all
a
this
fuck.
money on.
Niggas think they finna hear some
They,
goddamn
people
wild
don't
ass
give a
shit
fuck,
for real,
bro.
for real.
They don't
No,
give a
it
fuck
ain't
about
really that
nothing.
wild, goddamn.
You could think I'm gay. You could think I'm a murderer. You could think I'm a gangster. Whatever the
Long
fuck it
as you
take you to
thinking
think.
about
As long as you thinking about me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
As long as I'm
you
getting
think
them
it,
views
yeah,
and
yeah.
clicks, bro, it don't matter.
You
That's
ain't
all that
lying.
matters. Motherfucker wants some fame. And then they don't
That's
even call
it.
it fame no more. Motherfucker wants a clout, goddamn.
Out, bro. Who made that word though?
Yeah, no clout. It's been
It
around
had
for
been
a while.
a word. Like swag had been. I remember
Swag
like
is old.
yeah, like
Back in the days, like
back. Like
Man, what? All this shit just recycled for real. This shit just coming back around. Ain't
I
shit,
don't know quite what we want. I don't think we should have put that much energy into Charleston, but that was a good little conversation.
I'm
though.
Yeah, you
saying,
know.
but for real, at the end of the day, fuck that nigga for real.
I mean,
I
at the end
don't
of the day,
know.
you don't.
He's
come
done.
with.
I-
Go
Go
ahead.
No. I go fuck that nigga.
Fuck
That was a good
this
one.
shit.
That
We
was
done
good
with the
one.
pie.
Keep it
We
moving,
leaving,
man.
nigga.
Keep it moving on time, man. Keep it moving. On to the next one, bro. That was a good way to end that nigga. Shit. Straight up.
Oh man, yeah. I'll know you. I'm gonna let you keep on picking on what you want to go to next, there, Reverend.
Oh, it's on me. I'm having trouble with this lighter leash, goddamn.
Here you go. You can get this one in.
No, it's stretched all the way out. What we gonna talk about then? Shit. What about this nigga in Memphis? Goddamn it, around doing this wild shit. What this nigga name is? Goddamn it.
Damn.
So 4 people died. This nigga last name Kelly. Goddamn it. 4 people died as a result of Kelly's shooting spree. He shot 7 people, killed 4, wounded
So
3.
I saw a video where somebody was saying something. They was riding in the car and then they walked into a gas station. There was a white person standing there
and
and
he just shot him. Yeah, that was him.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first victim.
Okay.
And then he went and shot 6 more people after that.
That's fucking horrible.
That's fucking horrible.
I don't. You know.
Go back to
I'm
that
gonna let y'all
clout shit.
talk about this.
Wait,
I'm
Ezekiel
gonna cancel
Kelly.
us some more if I get into this at all.
Go back to that
Kelly
clown
was
shit to
19
me.
years old.
I'm gonna cancel us all the way. If I can.
Clout man, I'm trying to get canceled today. Let's go back to that clout shit. He went live while he did
He
it.
doing this shit on live.
He went live while he fucking did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he talking to folks like folks talking about, oh man, such and such. You don't think I'm gonna do it? Shit, watch
Like,
this.
what? We really do this shit, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And then like niggas mad at Charleston White. You see what I'm saying? Like it's man,
we
the
mad at this
internet
nigga too,
period is
goddamn.
fucked up,
We
bro.
mad at this
Wow.
nigga too.
Yeah, that nigga's terrible. He just like the white dude who did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it all boiled back down to the internet. If you don't got an audience, my nigga,
Motherfucker probably wouldn't be
But that
doing
doesn't make
shit.
sense to me for clout to have an audience of something that you obviously gonna like. That don't make sense.
man,
That
it
don't
don't,
make
man,
sense.
it,
But he
that's
knew
one,
he
man,
was
it
gonna
don't
be famous,
make
though.
sense.
He knew the whole
it.
fucking country was gonna know about it, but
And
not the
that
whole
don't
world.
make sense. That don't make sense.
I think that's why most
But
of the
that's
school
it.
That don't make
shooters do
sense
this
either.
shit.
What?
But cause shit, it
Ain't nobody
just
gonna know
that's
about you
it.
before a week.
It don't.
right.
What he did don't make sense, bro.
But they feel like Bonnie and Clyde, like, I'm gonna be fucking infamous.
This
I'm
ain't
gonna
the
go
old
down in
days.
history.
Shit don't move slow and live long.
You
No
right.
more.
You right. Shit don't live long at all no more. But they don't see
been
it.
on that
That's, in my opinion, they don't see it like that.
I don't see how you wouldn't be able to, being someone that's grown up in the age
'Cause
that,
he only 19.
Because
Hey.
for us, like, it's all right. I'm gonna show my age here, but we were lucky enough to see. Some of us might have been able to know someone
careful
or
with
seen
that
someone that literally had a fucking rotary phone
Oh,
at some
shit.
point when you
Yeah.
was like 3 or 4 years
Yeah,
old.
I remember.
You
all
seen
the way
that
to
shit
the
on the
point of
internet?
today.
I remember
Yes,
that phone.
I saw
What?
that shit when the kids was tripping out about a fucking landline phone.
Nah.
they had
got a
never
landline
seen
phone.
and they didn't believe it was gonna call their cell phone and it was gonna work and they didn't know how to hang it up or when you hung it up
Yeah,
it would end the call. Like
Crazy.
it was kind
the
of
fuck are
funny.
you
It was
doing
kind of cute.
this?
It was kind of sad. It was kind. I don't know. It was a lot of like.
Slide
It
in.
let you know
weird,
how old you was. It was
Yeah,
weird.
like it's and not just that, cause I do that a lot. I always be like, I'm 77 years old, but we lived through a time where technology did something that it ain't never done
Yeah, we
and
saw-
hasn't
we saw
done
this
since.
shit grow
True.
We're
from
still in
nothing
that
to
time.
everything.
Like
slowed
it
down.
really leaped and bound
Hell,
during our life.
nigga, I was so happy when I got my first Nintendo. Nah, I couldn't imagine sitting down playing that
I'm
motherfucking
telling you,
Nintendo.
like,
Hey, man, hold on.
It be tripping me
Check
out. I be
this
telling
out.
my son, like, bro, like, do you know, like, how we couldn't wait for the graphics to
Bruh.
not look like Minecraft?
Okay.
Nigga,
Nintendo
like
got two
Roblox.
buttons. Nintendo got
Two.
two buttons,
A
A,
and
B,
B.
and it got an up, down, left, right.
I just
That's
had the
it.
toy.
Select
We
and
didn't get
start.
Bruh.
till we got Super
Atari
Nintendo.
ain't got but two buttons.
Yeah,
Like,
but we had the little we had the hooker, we had the little shit with the knobs,
Yeah.
the little thing, we had the joystick.
Check this out, dog. I got my kids one of them Nintendos that play a million games. But
Yeah,
it's,
you
it's,
plug
a,
in the
it's a
TV.
baby Nintendo.
Yeah.
They didn't know how to work it.
Man, what?
That
Two
shit's
buttons.
Wow, bro.
Two
They
buttons.
didn't know
Run
how to
fast,
work it.
It's
jump.
like that thing we see in the video when they tell people to act like they on the phone, and people do this.
Oh yeah.
Man,
For sure.
Like,
Get your phone
this
to.
what we doing.
I gave a
y'all.
flip
we
phone
did
to my
this.
kids.
Like,
I
they don't
gave a
even put it
flip
to their-
phone.
or if they did put it in their ear, it was still like this.
Man, what?
Give a phone to a kid, any phone. They gonna do this touchscreen.
Man,
Any
yeah.
phone. It don't matter if it's button at the bottom or
Can't
what.
touch this motherfucker at all.
Shit, it's crazy. Like you said, technology didn't.
We
It didn't
thought
advance so
beepers
hell of a
was
but
like, nigga,
it didn't
beepers,
slow
nigga?
down hell of a.
You telling me it don't matter where you went, you can call me, nigga? Just do. Ah, this nigga, yeah.
All of that shit was different stages of us trying to. Every time all of those things happened, Clout was involved with it, trying to fucking figure out when beepers came out, niggas wanted to have one
Yeah, it was
to
a
show
certain,
that you
it
had
was a certain
one.
status symbol to
And
be
then,
walking around with a
when
phone.
they came out with different color ones,
With no
different-
internet.
Man, what?
You know what I'm saying?
Was it clout or was it more of a like a trendy thing?
Not, trends are clout.
But it's same shit, yeah. That's pretty much
Like,
the same shit for real.
When everybody wanted a grill, everybody wanted a grill.
But
it was
the-
a trend, but the grill was showing what you had or what you,
You want to
could
be
do.
seen. Hey,
you trying to-
I see clout is like what Boom Gang was doing, like niggas who do stupid shit or extreme shit to get someone to, know what I'm saying, to look at what they got going on.
No,
see, I thought it was anything you do to get a motherfucker
Yeah,
to look
clout-
at you for real.
clout is. We could look up the definition,
Yeah,
which we probably
what's
should.
the definition?
Hold on,
Yeah,
Alexa,
because my phone's restarting.
what's
right
the
now.
definition of clout?
As a noun, cloud is usually defined as a visible collection of particles of water or ice suspended in the air,
That's not
usually
it.
at an elevation above the
What the
Earth's
fuck,
surface.
Alexa?
That's,
As an adjective,
Okay, let's see.
cloud is usually defined as of or relating to cloud computing.
nope, that's
As
not
a
it
verb,
either.
cloud is usually defined as to overspread or cover with, or as with, a cloud or clouds. By the way,
Did you hear that
have a new
motherfucker when it came to you?
She
You
ain't
want
here.
to hear it?
She said clout, didn't
She said clouds.
Alexa, CLOUT. What does that word spell?
This might answer your question. Cloud is spelled CLOUT.
Either way,
Yo,
look.
it shit
What
don't
do
never
you
work.
consider
Why the fuck I
clout?
keep doing this?
What do you consider clout?
I
What
feel
is
like I guess when you think of the word, like actually how we
people
use, the word
use it
clout,
now?
it would be. I feel like maybe now I think of it. Maybe what Rico said for real. You doing something extreme, something extraordinary to gain some exposure for real.
not? I'm not asking. I'm not asking how do you get clout. I'm asking what do you consider clout?
Just other motherfuckers talking about you, looking at you, just attention for real.
You being the thing
The center of
that
attention.
that people are talking about or being worried about or having something to say about.
To have influence
I
or
guess
power.
so. Yeah.
People are following you and looking to you for
You
something.
the
sure.
influencer. Yeah.
You
So
influencer.
anything that you
Clout
do,
and power sound like
like
it might be the same.
deciding
No,
that
no.
okay, I'm going to this interview, so I gotta wear 7 Cubans, so people know when I'm talking it's real, and you need to believe what I'm saying and go with it.
For sure.
It's clout. The same way that somebody thinking, all right, people are always people gonna remember me when I show up with my 7 Cubans. That's what you thinking when you go to do your freestyle on LA Leakers or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
That's the reason, though. That
Same.
reason make a clout. But if you come in there and that's just you, that ain't clout. You feel me? If you just a nigga who come through with his chains on, that's not clout.
If you got your 7
It
Cubans
is, though.
everywhere you go.
That
It
would be
is.
considered clout.
It is still clout.
That's just you just a rich dude. That's how you roll.
You're not doing something for clout, but
We
I
consider
guess
it
it
clout.
really
And
depends
that's
on
why-
how you describe the word for real.
but that's
What it
why
means
other
to
people
you
would
for
do
real.
that, is to try to get what you got from it. And you were just being yourself. You just the nigga with the swag. You don't even got chains on. You came in here with beads and a backwards Kango, and bitches love you. So now niggas is like, I'm gonna have to get the beads and the backwards Kango.
So what I'm seeing out of this is it gotta be one nigga who originates the clout.
No, I'm just saying that I feel like over time, and we've lived in a time that we could see all the way up to such a horrible situation that we speaking on now with the shit that went on in Tennessee, that all the different ways people strive for clout and what clout means to people, or how something that's to me not understandable, because I don't understand how someone in their right mind or someone that is able enough to do certain things in their life would think that this would live long enough for it to matter, to go around shooting random people and be on Facebook Live. I don't understand how they would feel they would get enough clout from that if you had some type of right mind about shit. So, but then you think about all the stuff niggas has done since, like,
But the
niggas
nigga
wore
obviously
backward clothes.
Ain't got no right mind about the shit. If this
That's
the
not
shit
true.
he chose
Niggas
to
wore
do.
clothes backwards.
But that was the fad.
I did that
like,
shit.
They riding around
It's-
shooting niggas.
That damn
It's
nigga got
ain't a
suspended for
fad
that
But
shit.
at the time, it was to everybody didn't do it.
But no,
It
we
was
wouldn't
'cause
think
you
about
thought
we wouldn't think about no clout, bro. We would think about like just being like
you just didn't
with
realize.
the trends
It
and
was
shit.
fun, goddamn it.
Cause clout is
We
different these
had a
days.
crisscross day at school.
If you doing something that make everybody think you cool, and when you say, "No, let's all go over here," or "No, let's meet up at this place," and everybody listen to you, it's
You got
clout.
the clout.
It's
That's
right.
the type
It's-
of clout. So it's obviously different types because did nobody think what my man did was cool.
No, but if we're saying that he doing it for clout, I'm saying look at all the different, look at the spectrum that humans go through and deal with, and the lengths they go to try and get some clout. And looking at that, I can't say that's what he was doing. That doesn't, because it doesn't make sense to me. How would
Why'd
he
he go
get
live though?
Well, it ain't no way the shit gonna really make sense for real. Like a nigga just
like?
roll
What does he
around
think he
But
gonna get?
killing people.
What's he think this is? This is he the fucking Joker? And he's gonna have half of Gotham following him and doing this or something? Like
Ain't
I don't
no telling,
understand
man.
how that could be clout.
Cause you ain't that type of guy. Like this nigga, these niggas is nuts these days. These niggas is nutty.
so?
Just like how my man that
Obviously,
shot on Twitch.
that
The
nigga
same
nuts.
thing. Except he was ready to die.
But
You know what I'm
folks ain't
saying?
doing it. So
This
I
nigga just
guess
came up-
just because of that. Because
The-
I
the
know
way he
'cause
was
I know
interacting
a bunch
with
of
these
people ain't gonna
folks.
follow in his footsteps readily like he's doing right now. It don't make sense. It don't, to me. It don't register as clout. If
It
the
was a
chains,
couple
a bunch of
threats.
people get some
The way,
chains.
the way he was
Outfit-
interacting with these folks, make it clear. Oh, you don't think I'm gonna do that, such and such? Like personally. Oh, you don't think I'm gonna do that,
Yeah,
Jack?
I did see a
You on
couple
my
tweets
live?
with
Oh,
niggas
for
talking
real?
shit.
Okay, then watch this shit. Come on,
It
now,
was
bro.
a couple threats after this shit in Memphis. Motherfuckers threatened to do the same shit
Yeah.
for real.
I saw
Monkey see,
one
monkey
where they
do
were
ass
saying
shit,
something
man.
about a certain neighborhood, and it's gonna be everyone's last night to
Yeah.
sleep in that
And
Monkey-
then
neighborhood.
there
and- but
there
look,
was two
that-
other
that
motherfuckers
goes
that
back-
got arrested
You
for
right
talking
about
That
about
goes
some
back to
other
what we was
shit.
talking about earlier. A lame ass nobody, motherfucker who ain't even with that shit, started some shit that can get motherfuckers killed. Cause I can guarantee you, the motherfucker who started that shit did the shit for some bullshit. I can guarantee you, it's just a motherfucker who just, I'm about to start this shit. It wasn't a motherfucker who really on that shit, man.
I think I'm having trouble with. I think maybe what in my mind, I feel like in some of those situations where we're using clout as the adjective, the verb. I don't fucking know. Where we're saying clout, it's the it's actually like just attention seeking.
would it been,
True.
man?
Now,
True.
even you don't want people to follow after you or think that you are this type of person,
just
so
want to be
they'll
seen.
copy it. You just want people to know you.
True.
and
True.
wanna
True. I agree with that.
interact you.
Bitch, look
I agree
at
with
me.
that. I agree with
Let
that.
me
Exactly.
see a drink, man.
I agree with that.
I mean, saying that ain't right,
What you
man.
just said.
Yeah, that's
They don't
that's
want folks to
but
follow
that's-
them.
Either way, it's extremely unfortunate.
True.
That shit is wild. And again, I ain't even gone to the couple places that I thought about. We not gonna do that. We'll once we could like get paid for shit, we'll like
Shit, man,
really
let's
Man,
go
do
these
that
places.
shit, but
Let's
let's
go there.
go to that motherfucker. We on this
Yeah,
goddamn
we're
motherfucker.
going
No,
where
Goddamn
else?
y'all don't
bullshit.
enjoy
I need
it.
the
We
rest
got,
of
You
the-
done
we got
brought it
enough
up and
topics.
said it. I
The
hate
rest
when
of the
people
drink,
say
though.
shit and
We
then don't do it.
I hate when
I hate when
motherfuckers
like, hey,
do that shit.
I gotta tell you something
We'll
later.
talk-
I hate when
Tell me
people
right
talk
now,
about it.
goddammit.
I hate when
know what I'm
motherfuckers do
saying?
that
You
shit.
know, only reason I ever do that is because I don't want to forget it, and I did forget it till just now. I just remembered again, but we could talk about that afterwards. We got a lot of topics we can go through, so it's not that important. But rest in peace to the people that lost
big
their
facts.
lives.
R.I.P.
Absolutely.
R.I.P.
Well wishes to the people that survived, the people's families, friends, the establishments that were hit, the people that were working at the establishments, people that were just in traffic and saw this nigga and was like, hell to the nah, this nigga was at me by the light. Next time this nigga at me by the light, I wonder if I'm gonna die.
Man,
Like,
hey,
you don't know what people
with
dealing
that
with.
PTSD.
Yeah, like,
Hey,
real
I'm not.
shit.
Go ahead, cuzzo.
You know, I go to Memphis a lot.
yeah.
So I'm thinking before they called him, I'm like the next day, I'm like, man, these motherfuckers said. I mean, I know there's a lot of people in Memphis, but shit, he ain't giving a fuck. Like, I'm thinking about taking my drink out.
I
of
seen
work
you had
now.
You
MC
should-
out over
hey,
there.
Okay.
You should have had
I seen
hazard
you had
pay that
MC
day.
over there.
I was thinking about taking my drink
Hazard
out of work.
pay, cuz.
goddamn,
Fuck that
man.
shit.
Okay. Then
Hey, real talk.
And then I thought about it, like, yeah, look, like I ain't going to Memphis, guys.
Everybody who was phased by that,
Yeah.
y'all,
For real,
I
for
know what I'm
real.
saying, RP to y'all, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and hope everyone else gets well.
Right.
But take you some shrooms.
I couldn't imagine
that
living
too.
in Memphis yesterday for real.
Man, that's wild.
You should took you some
I got
shrooms.
people in Virginia when the DC,
DC
sniper was.
sniper,
I
yeah.
got people right
That's
up
scary
around
as
them.
fuck,
I
nigga.
couldn't imagine.
Like
Not knowing.
when I was both the places I lived in Virginia were both 45 minutes or less away from DC, and I worked in Southeast DC for a good little minute. In the neighborhood where little kids was getting robbed for their phones before they got on the school bus down the street.
Man,
Yeah.
okay.
Like Pizza Hut had the bulletproof glass
For
that
sure,
was like
yeah.
8 foot tall.
Goddamn
Like,
right.
you know what I'm saying? When you go
Hell
inside
yeah,
the bitch,
nigga.
like, so
Shit.
that,
City
yeah,
shit.
it's crazy if some shit like that happen and you can somehow be affected in less than the 5th degree of the circle type of thing.
Man, what?
The crazy
Whole
thing,
city affected. Everybody thinking. I mean, if a motherfucker
You always
tell
think
you
it can't be you.
random, and you really believe random, like everybody in the city hear that shit. Everybody in the city affected by this shit for at
Yeah.
least a little bit for real.
Yeah.
bro, I be thinking of the wild shit though, like how we live, you know what I'm saying, how people live in the South. You know what I'm saying, Caucasians, whatever, you know what I'm saying, blacks, Hispanics, whatever. And then how they live in the North and how different things are norms that's not norms. Like how they got the glass in D.C., Detroit,
Yeah.
the biggest city. That's normal.
Yeah.
Folks go in the store, you know what I'm saying?
The right neighborhood, yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Seeing
Right.
people walk around, smelling the weed, smoke, you know what I'm saying? Like normal corporate people, you know what I'm saying? That's normal for them. Down here, it'll be shell shock to see some shit like that.
Right.
Or to have to live in an environment like that, but not knowing that where the bigger city shit like that comes.
It trips me out when I see people in that gas station I be talking about all the time that got the Arsenal badge on. And I mean, I know the shit's right there, like literally across the street is the fucking Arsenal gate.
Yeah, it would.
But it just, I wouldn't expect them to even want to come in that bitch.
But I
Yeah,
feel
man.
like a lot of times when they put these gas stations, like the people in the Arsenal probably don't know what neighborhood they drive. They don't know what go on right here for real.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless you stop at the store a couple times and then you be like, wait a minute.
That might be it too. I don't know. They
not?
don't look like the
Demographics,
well kept
motherfucker, man.
establishments.
Man, okay.
Demographics is a motherfucker.
Yeah, because I thought about this shit on University, right across the street from the project. Like, motherfuckers you motherfuckers be over selling crack and a motherfucker pull up at the store and jump out his Benz with a suit on and go, this motherfucker. What? These motherfuckers don't belong
You
at the
talking
same
about
store.
on the corner for UP? Not UP,
Northwood.
what you call it?
Right,
Straight across from the
right
wood.
across from
Yeah.
Northwood.
Oh, the shit. I
Yeah.
got
And then this a whole
scarred there one
Chevron,
day.
goddamn.
Tried to catch me a quick little. I couldn't find nothing. Tried to catch me a quick little double up and got scarred out that bitch.
That'll happen too.
Allegedly.
Man, okay.
No, it's just a good story.
Man,
Right?
okay.
Sounded good, right?
I mean, that happened. Like, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking of like 3 people it probably could have been for real, for real.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
I just
for
got
real.
out. I was trying to get some money real quick.
Hey, bro.
See, it's a good story, right? We could write a book or something.
We good. I don't.
All right. Where we going next? You done jumped around. You the
I
Reverend
don't know
leading
what-
today.
Man, no,
The
okay.
Reverend leading
Come
today.
on with me, congregation. Let me
Where we
take
going?
you. Well, I'm finna take you to. I'm finna take you to a nigga said. I'm gonna tell you what the nigga was listening to the Reverend. I said, you want to be in the game? You don't want to be in no goddamn game, boy.
Oh, you
and then
did
he was
say
like,
that.
nigga, you know what? I don't think I want to be in no goddamn game no more, goddamn it. And look at here. Look how the Reverend work,
Oh, he
boy.
didn't say I don't think.
Oh, he certainly. Look how the Reverend work, boy.
Drop this flag.
Look at how the Reverend work.
Quando Rondo.
Him don't want to be no game banger no more.
I don't want to be a banger no more.
That shit scared the shit out of his
From
ass.
what I've gathered, he was in the gang, and then his gang got involved in some gang shit.
Oh, shit.
And he was like, you know what? I don't want to do this gang shit no more for real. I thought we was just like, we wore the same colors and we had a secret handshake.
Right, like, I
and
like
we went to lunch
dancing.
together and shit.
That shit moving.
I thought like that was what we goddamn did. But I ain't really know like niggas was out here shooting niggas
Shooting
and
niggas
shit.
and niggas died. Niggas really died.
Right? Like, I don't know if I ain't really signed up for that part.
You haven't got a ghetto?
I thought we
Hey,
was just friends.
Where he from? Is he from Cali?
He from Savannah.
Okay.
Georgia.
Because I was getting
Okay.
confused the last few things I've seen since he dropped his flag. It kept seeming like niggas was trying to act like he was from out there.
His partner.
Because he was claiming neighborhood, I guess.
Yeah. The gang he claimed, but
So,
man,
I should.
the young man's
I was even
partner
holding my
died
hand
in his
wrong just
arms.
now. Let me not.
Oh, so
I'm
he
not
wasn't,
nothing.
it wasn't one of like the little rap gangs. He was like,
No,
he was real
he was one of
neighborhood.
the biggest Crip gangs, period. Ever.
I thought it
But like
was
I said,
one of,
though,
like, you put the
Nipsey,
3
the
letters.
shit
the
Nipsey was-
nigga's partner died in his arms.
Wasn't
Yeah.
Nipsey neighborhood?
So that changes his, know what I'm saying?
That
His
would change some
perspective.
shit, but that's
Wasn't-
what the
wasn't
fuck
Nipsey
you signed
neighborhood?
up for.
Yeah,
Yeah, Nipsey
Yeah.
was neighborhood.
Rolling,
Like
for sure.
Yeah.
he was like one of the a big gang that started it. Like
Man, okay.
Yeah.
It go back to that clout shit. It go back to that motherfucking internet bullshit.
But I mean, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure gang rules say you can't just do that.
You can't just do that.
I'm pretty sure.
He got to
that's
get,
how
know what I'm
that
saying?
work,
He got to get his ass
goddamn.
beat up.
But, and I mean, I feel like and if your partner died in your
Well,
arms,
that's
you
what they
probably
said.
got to
They-
do more
he
than
had to
just
get,
get beat up for real.
he
But I'm saying on
had to
his
get,
part.
what they call it? Damn it.
DP.
What? Wait a
Discipline, my
minute.
nigga.
Wait a what?
Like it's not jump. Like how you get jumped in. It's not jumped out, but it's a phrase. It was a term.
Violated.
No, it was a 2-word term, kind of like jumped out, basically. But I forget. So I seen some Chris talking about it on
you
I
say
think Adam
DP?
22. Damn,
What that mean?
Discipline.
I can't let it go.
Discipline.
You tripping.
I am tripping. I'm really tripping.
Oh, you still on that?
Absolutely.
Come on, gang violence.
Absolutely.
Wrong- hey,
wait
wrong
a
game banger,
minute,
brother.
man.
Wrong
Yeah,
game
that's
banger.
that's the wrong game banger.
Wrong game
You
banger.
right, goddamn it. I thought they
hold
was
on, let me
taking this
find
shit literal.
Whoa. I do not want. Hey, you can fight that war yourself.
Nah, ain't no war. I'm
say.
just saying. That's an odd term. There's some new shit though. I've never heard that before. I don't know. I guess I ain't heard a lot of gang words
shit.
before. I ain't got nothing to do with
Nigga
that.
gotta get his
Keep talking,
ass
hold on,
beat.
keep
He gotta
talking.
get jumped out the game. Like how you got jumped in.
That's basically what they were saying. I was trying to see if I could find.
The correct terminology.
Yeah.
We ain't no gang.
Ass
bangers. We don't
whipped.
be no man. Okay.
Jumped out. Beat up.
But it sound more like you might not make it out of this ass.
You're
whooping.
not,
okay,
because they
this
gonna
a
be.
real ass
Because
whooping,
imagine
goddamn it.
you going
This
against
ain't
the
like
gang,
the one
brother.
where you jumped in.
Nah.
If you make
Hit
it
the nigga
out,
4
then everybody
times,
will
you
have
give him a
respect
hood.
for you for doing it the right way.
Yeah, it's no respect behind this.
Nah, okay.
When you get in it, you know what I'm saying, it's respect behind it. When you getting out of it, they gonna try to kill your
Yeah,
ass.
man, okay.
Allegedly.
I can't find it.
Allegedly.
Either way, I'm kind of glad I can't find it. I don't want to know no gang terms.
Man, okay.
I'm
You
good
gotta
on
know-
it. I'm
you gotta
straight.
learn
I'm
the
straight.
word in this motherfucker.
I'm straight. I don't need to get whatever it is anyway, so
You gonna
I'm good
teach it
on
to
it.
your
Like I don't need to
son?
know what it is.
Oh, no, man.
You
Yo,
gonna
Pat, you
teach
talking
it
about
to your
DC
son?
and
It's
shit.
like try to
shit.
goddamn. I don't need to order no parts for an airplane, so I don't need to know what it is.
He
Goddamn,
gonna
I'm
be in
good.
school, goddamn it. Nah, nigga, you gonna get DP.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, yeah, I can't tell that nigga nothing.
Don't do that one, brother.
Jesus.
Don't do
That
that.
nigga told his teacher his electricity in his brain wasn't working.
No.
Hey, man, my son Sled, his teacher, a letter that said, "You've gone too far."
Man, see.
And this when he was like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm saying myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he was.
And the
in
teacher
maybe
took it
first
like
grade.
she was like fucked up behind it,
Yeah,
bro.
like
No,
I'm for the
she's
fuck
scared.
you.
Man,
up.
she been
Man,
scared calling my
okay.
phone, bro. I'm like,
It's
come
funny,
on,
y'all
man.
finna do
He's
something to
fine.
me. Yeah, wait.
You've gone too
This-
far.
This means you gave too much homework, bitch.
Man.
Nobody want to do homework.
So what? But y'all, do y'all have like homies that's like gang bangers? You been
sure.
around?
For
Motherfucker
sure.
grew up around this shit. Yeah.
sure.
Have you ever seen somebody feel like I'm done with this, or just they kind of stop participating, or
sure.
what's your experience?
That's pretty much what I've seen. Motherfuckers just, but I ain't really not being a part of it. You don't. I mean, you see motherfuckers participating, like they wear the colors and they
What
be
did they do?
with the
That was
motherfuckers.
it. Just to
I mean,
they just
pretty,
hung out and wore the same color.
Pretty. That's
And that was
what
the whole
I saw
thing.
of the shit. Like
Did
I'm
they-
sure
did
they had
somebody try to get you in the
meetings and
game?
shit. I mean, I grew up in the project, so I mean,
You?
But I mean, you
Somebody try to get
don't.
you
You
in?
don't actually. Ain't no motherfuckers like.
Like multiple times, or like one time, and then niggas was like, "Nah, he don't want to do it." Or like,
I think
what was it like?
how I grew up though, it wasn't a whole lot of gangs for real. And it was just, you was with your neighborhood. It was a couple motherfuckers who was gang members. They come around like, hey, little nigga, shit, we gonna put you down and
So
shit.
it's more like how it is now, still. Like,
I mean, in the South, it's a lot different for real, goddamn.
than
But
the
I
big
mean,
city.
it's a lot more gangs now in
Man,
the
I
South
tapped
than
into
it
that
was
shit
when I
in
was
Texas.
growing up.
When I lived in Texas, I lived in Texas for 2 years, and I tapped to that shit in Texas.
yeah.
That shit real talk.
What
was
you
really-
what you tap into?
Shit, the gang culture.
It was really just our
What,
neighborhood
what was
shit.
around you? What,
Shit, it was, you know what I'm saying? At the time, it was A-Trey Crips, Hoover Crips, you know what I'm saying? You had your GDs, of course.
all
You dig what I'm saying?
that
Vice
South
Lords.
stuff. That be those are
Them the
things
gangs,
that,
it
that
was
be
Bloods
around,
and Gangs
that
of
be
Disciples
You know what I'm saying?
in the cities I was in.
here, quote unquote.
Niggas getting beat up, getting beat in the bathroom type shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Shit was deep.
Yeah,
You gotta
Okay.
understand shit. We right by the Western plus the West Coast. Your grandmother's grandmother was a blood or a Crip. Like you come in the house and like
that
they
shit
really
Yeah, Cali and
Yeah.
Texas always fuck with each other, right?
tough, heavy. It's right there.
Yeah.
Louisiana,
So that culture was
Mississippi,
right there, bro. That
It
shit for
wasn't
real.
really a lot. It was some gang members, and they came like, yeah, nigga, you gonna be there. You know, it's 4 or 5 niggas that be by themselves in the hood. Them niggas, what it's like, them the gang members. But nah, like I was different shit. I really felt like I was too big for gangs growing up for real.
That shit was here
I
too.
never,
Yeah, it was everywhere, but it wasn't here like other places. When I grew up, it was really like shit, nigga. This our neighborhood, goddamn it. Anybody
You
fuck
gonna
with
be
our
part of
neighborhood,
it,
we gonna
yeah.
ride our neighborhood, goddamn.
That's how this
It
shit
was some of
started
that
anyway.
shit.
It
man.
would be Crips and Bloods and GDs and everybody in the same neighborhood fighting. They
some other
sick from the
Crips and
goddamn
Bloods
another
and
neighborhood.
GDs
Hell,
and shit. Yeah. Yeah, the
who
South
the
is
go
on
to?
some other shit.
And then when I saw like motherfuckers told me growing up, like nigga, that gay shit look cool, but ain't really no loyalty in this shit for real. Not like
was
you
my
would,
thing
not
right
like
there.
you would think it would be for like they
Man, that
want you
shit
to
was-
think
that
it's gonna
shit
be
was-
for real.
That shit was the culture. You know what I'm saying? Where I was at, nigga.
I knew
Like
here
your
it
apartment
was.
and shit. You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
shit was real
I
deal.
knew
You
for sure here
when you
it was.
moved
It
to
was
the
'cause
apartment
goddamn, it was
complex,
around
nigga,
some niggas who
and
was
and it
doing
was
that
all
shit.
Crips. 9 out of 10, you was gonna be rolling with the Crips, or you was already affiliated with the Crips.
Yeah, but I'm talking about real loyalty, like on some real like family shit, like they
these
be
niggas
preaching
gonna
and
die
shit,
for
like
each other
maybe
for
how
real.
it was. Or
that
it's
shit,
another
yeah,
place.
man.
It's
That
like,
shit was
Most
that
of
shit.
these
That
niggas
shit
gonna
was
tell
that
on
shit was
these
real.
niggas.
Not
You know
here.
how many times I just went to jail for a couple minutes and goddamn, it's all these niggas that's from all these fucking you all these gang bangers, but you ain't got $1 on your book.
Man, what?
That's because that gang shit is not the way to go. You know what I'm saying?
You
But
heard from now one of your okay.
what?
Huntsville was a melting pot due to the arsenal. You gotta understand that. So
Motherfucker been in
a lot
jail
of people moved here,
$500
went to the high schools. They brought that culture with them. A lot of stuff that Huntsville didn't know about. So it was like what they said. That was a book they went by.
A lot of folks came from Chicago,
Yeah, New
with
York,
some shit popped
California, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people came
Besides
from
just all the
Louisiana
arsenal
after
shit,
that.
like it was a couple times where it was like an influx of people from one place.
Jail.
That
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
even in the
Yeah.
military shit.
You right.
So, yeah,
I noticed
Huntsville's
this
had-
shit too.
It's a
There's
melting
been a few
pot.
times where that's happened. That's how we got to the point we at now, really.
They need to
Hell
upgrade the
yeah.
roads.
Between the
around this
arsenal
bitch.
and the colleges, yeah, lots of people.
That, I
big
forgot about
coming.
that too. It's a heavy college spot too.
Yeah.
You got several colleges here in Huntsville, and a lot of big people went to A&M
And Oakwood.
and Oakwood. I
Yeah.
snatched it out of my mouth for sure.
yeah. Pop.
It's crazy. Like a lot of people from Cali coming down
No!
through here.
Sorry.
Like, man, what? For sure. Like, what? You went to? What the hell? How you get here? Man, I'm from California. I'm from this and I'm from that.
Yeah.
Man, they went to Oakwood. Like,
I
what the
remember it was
fuck?
a nigga in Northwood from California, goddamn.
I mean,
Man.
it tripped
He
me
went back to
the fuck
California,
out
though,
when
goddamn.
I found out Brian McKnight went to Oakwood.
Man, Brian McKnight.
Like, what the fuck?
Man, they
That's
said
when
Lil-
that's the
Lil
first
Richard.
celebrity I ever heard of.
they said
Yeah, I
Mystical
ain't
went
know
to
that.
A&M.
Yeah, I heard.
He used to be in Northwood smoking weed and shit. Apparently,
Them
goddamn.
singers and shit, you know what I'm saying? I forgot that
There's a few
that same
good-
group. A lot of motherfuckers went to
few,
Oakwood.
yeah.
Oakwood's known around this bitch. It's one of the biggest.
Yeah.
7 Day.
All the days in the
Reverend.
week. All the days in the week. That's all you need to sell more. You can't get it done in 7 days. You
Can't
don't
drop
need to be
that
trying
flag.
to do it.
Nah, they'll kick you out. Can't lie.
No.
Them Adventist churches will kick you out.
They
No.
don't play. Catch you with some
Man.
chicken.
You got
Out
to
of
come.
that.
You can't eat no chicken?
Man, I thought we had that conversation about that shit and getting delivered up there. Folks is faking and shit. You can't have that shit on campus. You can't have no meat.
Shit.
Supposedly.
I used to do
Allegedly.
that like a motherfucker on Oakwood.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
exactly
that's
what
what
you
we're
said
saying.
too.
Exactly.
We talked about it.
All kind of witness number twos and shit. Goddamn shit.
Bro, if you would have got caught,
Who?
it would have been over with.
Shit, not for me. For whoever ordered this
You would have
shit,
had to
baby.
fold on them folks.
Nah, I wouldn't tell on nobody.
That's what I'm telling you.
You can't be
You
on
would've
here
had
with
to
no
take the
meat.
blame.
Shit, I would have
Snitching
left.
DoorDash.
I would have left and called them folks like, look, security said y'all can't have hamburgers.
Y'all knew that, didn't
Y'all
you?
trying to set me up?
Right. That
Oh,
would've
that's
been
my
the
song
end
today
of-
too. You
yeah.
think they trying to set
Maybe,
me
okay.
up?
Yeah, that would have been the end of this shit. I'm not worried about these security guards or these tools. I'm finna eat this number 2, goddamn.
Right, I got me some
Shit,
food.
man, okay.